Man gets arrested, makes it 100 times worse 15 days later. How do you make it worse 15 days later when you're out on like parole or something? Or you just like buy bond? I say this every time we watch a body cam video and somebody runs away from the cops. Do you think they actually think they're going to get away? Or is it more like an anxiety-driven panic that ensues to where they just need to run? Because if you already have talked to the police, you've given them your ID, you're getting arrested, and you run, like, they're gonna find you. Like, I think it's just pure, like, even the dumbest people are not going, I'm gonna get away, right? Like, you're running, and then what?
Officers did eventually catch this man, but they did not know that this would not be their last encounter with him. Soon, they would come face to face with him again, and this time, it would be far more lethal.
Lethal? It's a code blue cam, it's probably fine.
Around 4:38 p.m. on the evening of April 11th, 2025, this Cranston police officer notices a white Nissan using the two-way left turn lane to pass another vehicle in the area of Reservoir Avenue in Rhode Island. But as he initiates a traffic stop, he has no idea that this seemingly cooperative driver is about to pull a move that he does not anticipate.
And why is he getting arrested for that? Normally, what do you want to just get a ticket?
10-4.
Hey, you're not allowed to pass like that.
Hey, look, I get it, man.
He was literally.
These drivers can be aggravating, but you can't be using that to pass, okay?
No, I'm sorry, but he was in my lane.
I hear you.
Like
he was trying to make a left turn. He was just trying to. He's trying to be a deuce, forcing you to stop.
Oh, see, you can't do that, bro. As I said, chat, you get pulled over, you gotta go. Oh, what? Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm not allowed to pass like that. Oh, I had no idea.
You know, I just need your driver's license.
I'm what? I ran over a stop sign. What? What's a stop sign? I'll put my car in park.
This is a rental, by the way.
It's a rental?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff is in here, I think.
Is it rental? Is it in your name?
No, I can call the guy.
Red means stop. I'm colorblind.
It's Nova.
Can I just see it quick?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was just Christmas lights. Oh my. Oh, it's April. Oh my God.
You still live on?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I just call him? Because I don't know exactly where it is.
I'm not saying like is the rental like the car in your name. I'm saying the rental agreement. Did you go?
Oh yeah, it's in my name.
Okay.
The rental agreement's in my name.
You don't have the paperwork for that? Like it should be like a receipt or something.
No, because it was so this is him right here.
Okay.
This is like I paid my Cash App.
What's the rental company?
Nova. Let's see. I can call him right
No, that's cool, man. Don't worry about it.
It's Nova something.
Okay.
I just got this.
How's your driver's license?
Oh, good.
It's good?
Yeah. It's not suspended or anything.
Okay. No recent tickets or anything?
No.
You ever been in trouble?
Yeah, I've done some time before. But,
for what?
I got caught with a first degree. Well, it was a second degree armed robbery.
Okay.
And then I got amended to a first degree armed robbery. That was in 2016.
Okay, so there's no weapons in the car or anything?
No.
Okay. All right.
Like I said, man, he was just in my lane and
Just casually, yeah, it was armed robbery, you know.
He's being an asshole. I'm on my way to Providence.
I feel like he's not handling this that badly though. What fucking escalates to where he gets arrested? Because even if you were previously convicted of armed robbery, like you just committed a traffic violation, like he should just get a ticket.
I get you. Probably having a rough day.
Yeah.
Traffic's a pain in the ass.
Well, I'm going out tonight, so.
Yeah. Just give me 1 minute, okay?
Yeah.
The driver is 28-year-old Damian Peterson, and while he appears forthcoming with the information he shares about himself, the officer is about to discover that there is much more he has chosen not to reveal. As the officer runs Damian's name through the database, he quickly discovers a decade-long criminal history filled with frequent, though non-violent offenses, ranging from property and theft crimes to financial fraud, substance-related violations, and harassment. But it is a file created by detectives with
financial fraud. Bro, chat, I am going to say this. Pay your taxes. Many of you are in your 20s and you do or maybe don't. And even if you don't make a lot of money, I have friends that don't make a lot of money and they haven't paid taxes in 2 years. and they go, oh, well, nobody's come to me. And I go, they're gonna at some point. There's like, oh, well, I only would have owed like $1,000. They're gonna, and it's going to be a lot more, or you're going to get arrested. Pay your taxes. I know I joke and I go, oh, streamers don't pay taxes. Pay your fucking taxes. The only two things you got to do in your life are pay taxes and fucking die. Okay? Don't be like, oh, well, I don't make a lot of money. They're not going to care. They don't care right now. 5 years from now, they're going to go, you didn't pay your taxes in 2015, right? You didn't pay your taxes this year. What the fuck? And you can't, and now instead of owing $1,000, you're going to owe 10 grand. And you're not going to have it.
In his own department that immediately puts him on alert. Cranston detectives had an active narcotics investigation involving Damien. And after gathering sufficient evidence...
Only billionaires get away with not paying? It's not even get away with it. They just loophole the government into paying less in taxes because they just put themselves in debt by just constantly taking out loans instead of actually selling stock and then paying taxes on that. Their income on paper zero, even if their net worth and accrued value is higher every year. They just store money elsewhere to where they don't have to pay taxes. So they're not committing crimes, technically.
Evidence of drug activity.
That's just loopholes in our system. Anyways, lock in.
An affidavit arrest warrant had already been signed
Joe doesn't pay his taxes. Oh, I pay my fucking taxes, Cam.
and entered
No, I pay my fucking taxes.
into the system.
I overpaid my taxes last year because it's a fucking... Oh, well, we know how much you owe. Well, how much do I owe? Well, I can't tell you. So then I got to figure that shit out myself with the accountant. You're kind of estimating. I pay my taxes. They go, oh, you overpaid. And I go, oh, great. Well, we'll just hold it for next year. Okay, awesome.
Arrest warrant had already been signed and entered into the system.
Can you confirm a warrant for me? On person, no tradition.
You should do a stream of how to pay taxes. Nope. That would be the most boring stream ever. All right, so here's how to use TurboTax. Here's how you got to do this. Well, you could also go the accountant route and just give them, but you need to have like your receipts on stuff.
Now, as the officer asks for backup and steps back out to speak with Damien, he doesn't know how desperately Damien doesn't want to go to jail.
Hey, man, you're not in trouble or anything. Can you step out for me real quick? I just want to talk to you.
Well, what did I do?
Just want to talk to you real quick.
I hate when they say that. I hate when they say that. Yo, you're not in trouble or anything. I just need you to step out of the vehicle. Like, you're clearly getting arrested. If they go, I need you to get out of your car real quick. Bro, just say that. Just be like, I'm under arrest.
You just leave your phone right there.
You just leave your phone right there. Put the cigarette out. Also, when you get out of the car, could you lean over the back of your car and put your hands behind your back? We just need to talk.
Just come in the back of the car?
Like being arrested?
No, I just want to talk to you quick.
Yeah.
Just come right here. You don't have any weapons on you or anything, right?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to check quick. I won't even make you put the cigarette out, all right? What is this?
Oh, man, those are brown. Those are brass knuckles.
Yo, I thought it was going to be like a bag of cigarettes or a card or some shit. Oh, my God.
Those.
No, I don't have any weapons. Oh, no, those are brass knuckles.
Are they in this pocket right here?
Yeah. They're literally right there.
Why do you own brass knuckles? Oh,
Hands in the car.
Yeah, bro.
that is one of the coolest weapons you could own, admittedly.
I
don't think brass knuckles are allowed in any state, right? Because you could just kill somebody with those. Can you own brass knuckles in any state? Joe owns a pair? I don't own a pair. Oh no, 20 states outright ban brass knuckles, and they're fully illegal to own. Some states, you could have them as concealed carry or permits, but highly restricted. What state is this in? They say Rhode Island. Can you own brass knuckles in Rhode Island? Metal knuckles are prohibited weapons. The law makes it illegal for anybody to possess, carry, or attempt to use them.
I literally got those from storage.
Okay. All right, man. Just turn around, relax.
I'm sorry.
You can lean against the car.
sorry.
What are you doing with brass knuckles on you?
I went to the storage unit today, my dad's storage unit. I can show you my phone, show you all the text messages, grab some of my stuff. I can pop my trunk and show you I have all my clothes in.
Bro, but what? Like, why didn't he take him out of his pocket? You know what I mean? Like, if I have brass knuckles in my pocket and I got pulled over by a cop, I'm chucking that shit under the rug, you know? Like, I'm throwing that shit under, like, while he's in the back, I feel like I'm throwing that under, like, the side, like, under my seat. Like, or in the glove box. Yeah, be like, oh, do you have any weapons on you? Just be like, no, I hope he doesn't search our car.
Stuff that was in my stuff.
They could check the car? Yeah, but the odds are they're more likely to check you than the car. So it's like, if they're like, step out of the vehicle, I'm like, okay, turn around real quick. Chuck those to the side.
And I was going to bring them home. I have not been home.
So why'd you take it out of everything else and put it in your pocket?
Because when I was at the storage, I put them in my pocket.
Okay.
But I'm not a violent person, bro. Like, honestly, they're cool. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
They are cool. He's right.
I'm not a violent person.
Okay. So when I asked if you ever been in trouble before, you've been in trouble quite a decent amount.
That's why I was telling you. I have first degree robbery. I have drunk charge.
Okay. Is there any narcotics in the vehicle today?
No, sir.
Okay. There's not even any in there?
No, I don't smoke. I don't do no drugs. I'm on probation. I just got out a year ago. Like, I don't do anything.
Okay. Is there no coke, no fat or anything?
No, man, I don't do drugs.
All right.
I do not do drugs.
And there's no knives or anything?
No. That is it. I swear to God, I will show you my messages. I'll show you my stuff, man. I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Bro, I feel bad, bro. He got out a year ago, and then he has brass knuckles in his pocket, gets a traffic charge. Did they say he had a warrant for his arrest, or no? I think he just had a rack of like 10 other charges.
So I'll empty my pockets for you, man. That's all I have.
He's just on probation.
All right, just do me a favor, toss a cigarette.
Fuck, man. Dude, that's the thing, though. That's the thing is, so it's like, I get, okay, he got the brass knuckles out of his storage unit today, and he was moving stuff. I'm like, bro, you're on probation. You got out a year ago today. I'm like, I feel like I would have to throw those in the trash. Like, what are you doing with them? Toss the cigarette? Yeah, you could one drag that.
Yes.
Just turn around real quick.
Hey, this guy's taking off.
Why is he running? It's a panic, bro. He was in jail for probably like fucking 2 years, you know? Like, you don't want to go back. But that just makes it worse. They're saying he makes it... Wait, is that the cop saying he's an idiot? Dude, it's so shit too, because it's like, you remember how earlier he was saying he was renting the car on Cash App? He probably has to go through like weird avenues to even be able to get rental cars, because like most like people that would rent a car to somebody don't trust him because he has a criminal record and he has previous traffic violations. So it's like, it's even hard for him to get a car, like, let alone. So it's like, I get it in that way, you know? Yeah, the rehabilitation system's so bad. No, I think this is like a different, versus like the other body cam video we watched the other day where the dude was crashing out and he was like, I'll send you straight to hell and eat your skin. It's like, those guys are insane. Whereas this is just like down on his luck, you know, fucking keeps getting screwed over. And it's like, he's making mistakes, but it's like, I feel bad. I'm like, dude, why'd you run? But at the same time, I'm like, I get it. I'm curious what making it 100 times worse is.
203
During a search of the vehicle, officers recovered a glass pipe from the driver's side door storage compartment.
Oh, that's a crack pipe.
They also discovered a hollowed-out vape containing clear plastic baggies, one filled with a white powdery substance
My God. Okay. Well.
consistent with cocaine or fentanyl, and another
Oh my God, he had fentanyl.
one filled with a white powdery substance consistent with cocaine or fentanyl, and another containing a hard, broken-like substance consistent with methamphetamine. In addition, officers located a small torch lighter and a digital kitchen scale inside the vehicle. Field
Oh, so he's selling drugs.
tests conducted on the suspected narcotics using NARC-3 test kits returned positive results. The substances were determined to be approximately 2.4 grams of fentanyl and 1.3 grams of meth.
How much is that even worth? The average price of a gram of fentanyl is $200. So he had like probably $1,000 of drugs in his car.
This is it? Yes. What's the code? Why'd you run, man?
Because I don't want to go to jail, man. I have a little bit of drugs, man. I'm an addict.
All right. You know you have a warrant, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, you have a warrant. All right, just give me a minute, all right? Let's just say his name on this thing.
Should be up top, Damien Peterson.
Yeah. Right after I asked.
Bro, the only other thing, and this is going to sound super stupid for me to say, because it's like, okay, just don't have drugs. If I had fentanyl in my car, I am the most law-abiding driver known to man. Like, if I have fentanyl in my vehicle, I am driving 5 under the speed limit. I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're like, oh, I got fucking hard drugs in my car. Why are you like merging on a fucking off-road? Like, why are you like driving like a maniac?
So if he had any drugs, that's why. And then I went to put his hands on his back.
Yeah.
But while Damien
Somebody in my chat just said I drive the speed limit because there's drugs in the car. Oh my God.
is charged with drug possession offenses and traffic violations on top of his active arrest warrant, officers have no idea that this will not be the end of his encounters with law enforcement. Before long, another group of officers will cross paths with him, and that encounter will have far deadlier consequences.
Wait, what?
Officers have no idea that this will not be the end of his encounters with law enforcement. Before long, another group of officers will cross paths with him, and that encounter will have far deadlier consequences. Around 11:24 p.m. on April 26, 2025, Johnston police officers respond to a Shell gas station on Hartford Avenue in Rhode Island for a reported disturbance involving a man and a woman. Upon arriving, officers immediately recognize the man as Damien Peterson.
Bro, wasn't he arrested literally like days prior? This is like 2 weeks later. So did he get out on bail?
The man as Damien Peterson sitting inside a white sedan and quickly learn that he has an outstanding warrant. Damien had posted bail following the incident just 15 days earlier, but given the active cases already pending against him, officers immediately go on alert. Now, as Damien watches the officers position themselves around him, they suspect he may try to flee and begin moving their cruisers to cut off any escape route. But what they do not realize is at this time, Damien will not stop at anything to protect himself.
Bro, but it's literally like, okay, now you kill a cop, you have to go live in Argentina. Now you're finding a fake name, you're leaving the country, you're rerouting your life, and you live in the Amazon rainforest. Like, you're not getting out. Like, how do you... Is that the cop shooting or him?
4 shots, 5 shots, 5 shots, 5. Hey! Good?
I hear him screaming. Oh my God, I need to scan this. Oh my God.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
Is he still trying to run?
On the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground!
I get an ambulance, bro.
On the ground! On the ground! Put your hands back! I cuff him.
Was he
You
shot?
hit me with a f***ing car. Hey, send a rescue. Hey, Lieutenant, send a rescue. I've been hit by a car. Shots fired. We got someone down. Hey, has he been hit? In the leg? Where? Where you hit?
Looks like he shot in the knee.
He's hit. He's in the leg.
You got a tourniquet? Get a tourniquet. All right, go. Go. Hey, apply pressure right now. Get a tourniquet on him. Hey, we got a gunshot wound to the leg. We need a tow truck.
Where is it? Right here, right here.
Oh, we need a bunch of people down here. Come on, let's go.
Where is it? Side?
Yeah, man.
You want a tourniquet, anybody?
He's doing a tourniquet now. We got rescue coming?
It's on the stomach. It's on the stomach. It's on the stomach. It's not on the leg.
Oh, you got shot in the stomach.
Get a rest.
I think that's better. If you get shot in an artery in your leg, you die way quicker. I don't think that's worse. Getting shot in the stomach is worse than getting shot in the leg. It carries a higher risk of multi-system organ damage. But I always thought it's because, like, dude, if somebody hits you in, like, an artery in your leg, like here, you'll bleed out in, like, a minute. If it doesn't hit vitals, it's worse. Or if it does hit vitals, it's worse. Your femoral artery. Oh, God, man.
Where's he shot? Here, I have a tourniquet in the back of my ear.
On the back of here. No.
Hey, we have rescue coming.
It hurts bad.
I know.
It hurts bad.
Just keep on breathing.
Rescue's coming, all right?
Rescue's coming. How many? Just one.
How many gunshots?
One gunshot wound, left stomach.
Left stomach.
Only one patient at this time. Do you want the second rescue to continue in on the portion?
Oh, they gotta pick his ass up.
An additional engine.
As Damien is rushed to the hospital for urgent medical treatment, one of the officers contacts the gas station to obtain surveillance footage, evidence that will later play a crucial role in revealing exactly what Damien attempted to do this night.
Do you have access to video surveillance footage? Yeah. Anything on that side of the building?
On the head tower?
Yeah. All right, do me a favor, just get
Or said, of course, it's a shell. What do you mean, of course, it's a shell?
up for like the last hour.
It's like a
maybe
common
the
gas
last
station.
30 minutes, and then I'll have someone come in here. Take a look at it.
The gas station surveillance footage would later reveal that as officers moved in to arrest Damien, he suddenly hit the gas. Despite an officer standing directly in his path, Damien chose to continue driving, nearly pinning the officer between his cruiser and the sedan before striking him. Faced with an immediate threat, the officer fired 4 rounds in self-defense, one of which struck Damien, ultimately leading to the crash and his arrest. The officer sustained injuries during the incident, but was treated and later released after receiving medical care. Damien also survived and made a full recovery.
Okay, well, that's good. Oh, my God. I thought he fucking died. They said it went fatal. The hell was that shit?
Ultimately, Damien was charged with felony assault and/or battery, driving to endanger, resulting in physical injury, misdemeanor, possession of a controlled substance ×2, obstructing officer and
Oh, they said lethal. Oh, my God. I was so ready for them to be like on the way to the hospital. He died.
obstructing officer in execution of duty, resisting legal or illegal arrest, disorderly conduct. Eventually, he was found guilty after entering a no-contest plea deal, under which charges of possession of a controlled substance and disorderly conduct were dismissed.
Bro, but what's so ass too is like when you're a repeat offender, the crimes are like the sentencing is worse. So like say you rob a bank and you normally get like 15 years. If it's like you're a previous criminal for like drug possession or other shit, you're a repeat like bad offender. Now you're going to jail for like 30. Like he's probably going to be in jail for like 20 years.
And disorderly conduct were dismissed. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 4 years in state
Dead wrong. I'm an idiot. Joe Bart sucks.
prison, followed by 6 years of probation.
4 years in state prison, 6 years probation.
He is also ordered to complete substance abuse counseling.
I'm a cornball.
Don't
4 years isn't that bad. I mean, 4 years sucks. Don't get me wrong. And 6 years probation. But I would have assumed if he was a repeat offender with 10 previous offenses and he got fucking charged with assault.
possession of a controlled years in counseling. Don't just watch, represent.
Is that AI? The fuck is that? Oh my God. All right, well, that was a good video. Chat, I need to dip. Can you profit from luxury buffets?
I'm at the most expensive buffet in the United States, and all these rich people are here to have a nice, relaxing meal. But that's not why I'm here.
Why are you bringing your kid to a buffet that costs $500 or some maybe $1,000? What is he gonna eat? Chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. You gotta pay for a spot? You think it's cheaper for a kid? Probably not. You probably gotta pay full price because you can't bring your kid in, get the kid price, because then the kid might start just picking up items and give it to the parents.
I'm here to profit.
You know, he actually talked to me about doing this video. Like, this was filmed after the cruise video. I don't know if I should be airing that out. The way he films his videos is very unique. He has, like, certain ones that he's working on actively, and they sit edit it. Like, I filmed the cruise video with him before this. This is newer than the cruise video.
I'm here to profit. Buffets promise that all food and drinks, no matter how expensive, are all unlimited. But does this really make it worth it?
Oh, it's only 190 bucks? Okay, I know that's really expensive, but in my brain, the world's most expensive buffet would be like 1,000. Chat, only because look, that's easy to break. Like, if you're going to a buffet that serves unlimited lobster and filet, $190, you can make your money back so quickly. Holy millionaire. Chat, I'm not saying $190 isn't a lot of money. If you were listening 10 seconds ago, I thought the buffet would be like $1,000. You could get a bottle of champagne and pay that off.
Well, I'm going to be eating and drinking a concerning amount at
Oh, is he doing multiple buffets or just one?
3 differently priced buffets.
Oh, so was that the most expensive one? Bro, I feel like $190 for a buffet that gives you lobster and filet isn't that crazy. Is that to say? If I have unlimited Maine lobster, one lobster tail at a restaurant's like $35. If I eat 5 of them, I'm basically even. Like, in terms of like, okay, I would have paid, and then any drink on top of that, dessert, other shit. Like, if I went here, I'm just eating the most expensive. I feel like he could, dude, I'm gonna make a prediction that if the most expensive buffet is $190, Jack eats like $1,000 worth of shit. In terms of like what you would pay at a regular restaurant.
Going to be eating.
Not what the restaurant's actually. Yeah, he's eating caviar.
To find out, can I consume more than what these buffets cost me, equaling a profit? And we're starting here in Las Vegas. And behind me is our...
I feel like the cheaper ones are probably harder to profit because the stuff they're serving you is straight slop. Like, have you ever been to like a local Chinese buffet that's like $20? Like, dude, you're getting vats of food. Like, it's not, I'm not saying it tastes bad, but like whatever you're eating, it's cost them like nothing.
First buffet, the Circus Buffet. Now this is our cheapest buffet, which means it should be the easiest. But don't be fooled. This place is cheap for a reason. This buffet has a 2-star rating with some of the worst reviews.
Oh my God. This hotel's been one of the most filthiest and oldest buildings ever. They don't try enough to remodel and improve more adventure for children, teenagers, adults. All I can say is, damn, Circus was a hotel experience I wanted to share with my kids. Yo, why are you expecting a hotel that has a clown on the front and is named Circus is going to be a good hotel? I just got to... Yo, they don't even got a headboard, chat. Oh my God. This is just a mattress.
I've ever seen from a place that sells food. Many people claim the food is unsafe, tastes like flavorless slop, and the whole place should be shut down by a health department. And I'm gonna eat there. Woo! The price for one person to eat at this buffet is $30, which...
Bro, that looks foul. Is that AI or is this just an actual image? Because there's no way this is real food. This shit looks like straight gruel.
To me, eating $30 worth of food doesn't particularly seem like a huge challenge. Now eating $30 of flavorless slop, that might be close to impossible. So let's find out. So
there's no way it looks that bad on the inside.
The Circus hotel.
I don't know, dude. Vegas is full of places that haven't been renovated since like the 70s.
And in order to get to the buffet, I had to walk through a beautiful...
I always wonder how dirty these fucking floors are. I love gambling.
Beautiful casino. The smell of cigarettes and body odor is...
No, it's awesome. I'm so serious. I love that. It's like a nostalgic smell. Walking into a casino and just literally walking past somebody that reeks of cigarettes, I'm like...
Making me starving. Do you know where the buffet is?
Straight towards the back that way.
Back, okay. Have you eaten there before?
No.
Thank you. Even the employees haven't eaten here. And after taking a few wrong turns, I arrived at our first buffet. Just for one for the buffet. Have you eaten here before?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Cool. Appreciate it. How's your day going? Good. I'm a hungry boy.
To my taste and to my likes,
I like it.
Okay, all right, thank you. Off rip, this place was pretty average. There was definitely some wear and tear.
Yeah, but bro, that's like any, dude, that'd be like any low tier buffet.
But nothing too alarming.
I also gotta say, $30 in Vegas for a buffet is also really good because Vegas is just the most fucking expensive piece of shit place on earth. Like $30 isn't even bad anywhere else.
And the tables were clean. I went to go check out the food options and they had some pastries, classic breakfast foods, a drink station. Most of the food stations seem to be under construction of sorts, but enough wasting time. I was here on a mission. Let's get in line. I loaded up my very first plate with a bunch of items.
I'm not eating the vat eggs, bro. I'm a pass on that. I'm a pass on the scoop yourself eggs there, dude. Oh my God, those look nasty. Eggs are like the worst. Eggs should be made fresh. I'm not reheat any egg like ingredient or any egg food where the majority of the item is like 60-70% egg. Ugh, you got to eat it right when it's off or it's bad. Starts tasting like plastic.
First plate with a bunch of items and got ready to eat. Guys, the first plate of food has been acquired. I decided to go with some eggs, bacon, a sausage, a beautiful looking waffle, and to go with it, a cup of orange juice. So the way these videos work is I assign a
That shit's Sunny D, brother.
value to each item based on what I think is worth it. And as always, I'm gonna try to be conservative with my pricing. I'll be honest, this food doesn't look necessarily expensive, so I'm gonna value this plate of food at $14.
Okay, I talked to Jack about this. Jack normally grades what the value of the plate is off of what a restaurant would sell you this plate for, not what it actually costs the restaurant. Because that, if you're going off of what it costs the restaurant, you're never winning. Because this plate probably cost the restaurant $4, $3, I'd say, $4. Right? What a restaurant would charge you, I think 14 is a little high. I would say 10. I could see a restaurant charging you $10 for like basically 3 scrambled eggs, bacon, 1 sausage, and a waffle. 99 cents? Get the fuck out of here. This is more than 99 cents.
For the cup of orange juice, we'll say $1. All right.
See, that's so fair. $1 for the OJ. I think you could have said $3 for the OJ. You go to a diner and a diner charges you $6 for an orange juice. Get the fuck out of here, $6 for an orange juice.
Dig in. Let's try out the eggs here. Oh. Not only is there like no flavor in these eggs, but the texture is like grainy. Try the bacon.
Dude, I can't eat it anymore, but I used to love thin bacon like that. Like, that shitty quality hotel bacon was actually my favorite. That or really thick cut bacon. Like the shit that's just like, you grab it with like tongs. Oh.
Not bad. Sausage. Also
so good.
So not bad. And the waffle. Guys, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am awarding this waffle with the driest and soggiest waffle award I've ever had. It's not very good.
How is it dry and soggy at the same time?
Speed run time.
Bro. Yeah, let's go load up a plate of eggs, Jack. Just get a mountain of them. How many eggs can I scoop at a buffet before people start asking questions?
That should not have been that tough. Oh my gosh. Well, that's plate number 1 out of the way. We're just a little bit over halfway to profiting, which
turkey bacon over regular bacon? I'll agree casually. I think turkey bacon just tastes better.
means I gotta have another plate of food. No lie, after that first plate, I had to make a bathroom stop. And I know this seems a bit dramatic being that I just ate, but something inside my stomach was sitting like a cinder block. But I had to get right back to work, so I loaded up my second.
Why are you getting, is this only breakfast? Why are you getting more eggs? Go somewhere else. Literally just get bacon or some shit. Get meat. Don't load up the eggs.
Plate, which this time would not include eggs. I got
okay, good.
Bacon, again, a sausage, French toast sticks, a glazed.
Oh, top tier. That one's dog ass. That one's gonna be like eating a rock. Put that one back. Never eat the butt end of a French toast stick. Ew.
Donut and another cup of OJ.
Bro, it's Dole. Yeah, maybe that shit's actually like 30 cents. Never mind.
Sticks, a glazed donut, and another
What else they got? Cranberry juice, apple juice, and pineapple juice. Pineapple juice is probably the most expensive here. If we're really trying to metagame this, Jack.
cup of OJ. I'll be honest, I am not looking forward to eating this at all. But hey, you gotta pay the price to be the boss. Am I right?
I remember, no, you don't want to drink too much orange juice. I remember there was this one time I was really sick and I had like the worst strep throat I've ever had, and I was just drinking water and juices the entire time. And I probably had like 3 or 4 orange juices and like cran raspberry juice. When I tell you, I had like the Hershey squirts coming out of my ass. Like if you chug that much fruit juice, you will legitimately be pooping liquid for like a day.
Let's get this over with. Wow. The French toast sticks are actually really good. That's gas. I scarfed this plate down with everything that I had, and my stomach was not happy about it. Being that we were just $2 away from profit, I decided to see if I could find something small. I am struggling deciding what to pick because none of this looks appetizing. I am so full.
Bro, it feels like they have like... I don't even know what these are called, but when I see these pastries, I'm going, ain't nobody grabbing one of those. What are those? It's a Danish. I don't want no jelly in that, bro. And you know what's crazy? Like, if I want to eat something that's like 60 grams of sugar, I'd rather just have like 4 glazed donuts than this.
Luckily, I found a few items that should work. All right, we're gonna finish it off here with a pastry.
I don't think it looks bad. I just don't like, I'm not a big jelly donut guy, and I'm not a fan of the jam with the pastry.
And another cup of orange juice. I went with the orange juice simply
too much
because I don't think my body can handle any more food, which is concerning because I haven't even...
Yeah, let's just start ripping dollar orange juices, Jack. That's how we're gonna get our fucking money back. Post up to the Dole cleaner, or the Dole dispenser like it's a fucking water, oh my God. What am I Jesus, weed brain. Oh my God. What is that called? A water cooler. Fuck. Shitty joke. Shitty joke. Move on.
Let's give it a shot. A little dry, but that's not a problem because we got our orange juice. Am I right? Done.
Dude, I'm gonna get into the stomach of Jack. When we were at the cruise, when we were on the cruise, all he ate every day was burgers. And bro, I swear to God, he didn't go to, I don't think he took a shit for like 2 days. Like, I think it was just like a rock building up in his stomach for the first 2 days we were on that cruise. Like, it was just burgers. That's all he ate. Do you have a burger? I can't eat the burger, fucker.
That was way harder than I expected. I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Love it. Love Circus Circus. Guys, I got my butt kicked. That was a lot harder than I expected it to be. But none of that matters because we freaking profited, baby. If this is just the first buffet, I don't even want to know what's on the other side of this challenge. Look, your boy needs to lock in because I have a lunch reservation in just a couple of hours and I'm gonna need full stomach capacity. I'm gonna try to burn off some of this food. That was brutal. I went and walked the smog-filled Vegas Strip for a few hours to burn off some calories that I've consumed and prepare my stomach for the next buffet.
Bro, he's doing the same. He's doing another buffet in the same day.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Wynn Hotel, and inside of it is our next buffet, the Buffet at the Wynn. Whoever came up with that name, genius. Unlike Circus Circus, this buffet,
I assume it's probably somebody's last name now.
It has a 3.7 stars, so I'm feeling hopeful. This buffet is also significantly more expensive, coming in at a whopping $66. And that's before any upgrades. They also have an add-on which gives you bottomless drinks called the Endless Pour Package. You guys know I had to buy it.
$33, but he only gets fucking champagne, dude. It's like the worst drink.
Which means our total buffet cost is now $99. Holy shit. Now eating $100 of food on my own seems pretty much impossible, but here's the kicker. The food options are pricey. I'm talking crab legs, prime rib, lobster, and endless champagne. My favorite. Look, I don't know what I just signed myself up.
Yo, I think I might rip just like 100 oysters and just chug that shit down. I feel like that's how you make money. Like, you got to go, what's a small menu item that's really expensive by weight? That's why, like, caviar is really, like, a good play when he gets to the expensive one. I hate oysters, too. But Cloak said arigato. What's up, Cloak? You're puking 20 minutes in? I don't know, man. I don't know how many oysters I could put down in, like, an hour. Because you probably have a time limit there, too.
Do know is, I'm not going down without a fight. Little dramatic. I made my way over to the Wynn, and I could feel a clear difference from the last buffet. This was wealthy. The inside was beautiful, almost as beautiful as the casino at the Circus.
This is too nice for me. I feel like I'm LARPing.
Finding the buffet was a piece of cake considering this big sign that says the buffet on it. Hi, I have a reservation for 2:30. Thank you. This is not a buffet. I refuse to believe it. Oh my God, this is a little fancy. My goal is actually to essentially put you guys out of business. I'm trying to eat more than what I paid for the buffet.
You can eat as much as you can. There we go, thank you.
Thanks so much. I was escorted with a small group and was
No, he really doubles down. He goes, no. I expect you guys to be closing your doors by fucking maybe noon tomorrow. I won't leave until you're out, okay? You're gonna have to wheel a truck in to fucking stop me.
Taken to my designated seat.
Bro, you know what would be... Are there any YouTubers that are like strong men that have done this? I feel... Or just competitive eaters. Bro, why does Beard Meats Food or like Matt Stoney... Maybe they have done it and I just haven't seen it. They should fucking go to this. Somebody would stop them. I think that's how you get a paycheck, bro. Your Beard Meats Food, pay the $66 to pull up here and literally eat $1,000 of food. And then just walk out. Like, they're just not profiting on that fucking time slot for this.
Thank you. I've been sat at my table. This place is unbelievable. Before I start slamming food and champagne, I have to show you guys around. So first off, the sheer
You think that lady had to pay for that infant?
Size and beauty of this buffet was nuts, but the food was even more nuts.
No. She, like, feeds the infant one piece of steak. Oh, sorry, ma'am. You're not allowed to do that.
They had prime rib, all different types of fresh pizza, a salad.
Worst thing you could get at a fucking buffet, dude. That's how they get you in, bro. They show you a bunch of stuff, and then they just show you slop food that people fuck with. Like pizza, french fries, chicken tenders. Like, literally the most cheap shit you could fucking sell. Carbs and cheese.
Bar, which looks surprisingly good. Tons of different...
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, man.
Different desserts, sushi, one of my favorites, mounds of crab claws and oysters, a mega mountain of shrimp, as well as lobster and crab legs. The only problem? There's a 2-hour time limit, and I have $99 worth of food and drink to consume. I rushed my way to get what was most expensive, the seafood, and I got a lot of it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our first plate of food. I got an absolutely absurd pile of crab legs, which is one of my favorite foods, so I am freaking hyped. I also got some shrimp with some marinara sauce. Might have went a little overboard on the marinara.
How is he pricing this? Like, what is he putting this at? You're looking down 3 shrimp, 4 crab legs. Like, does he have to look up the weight off of these? It's just like, what would you guys price that plate as? Genuine, like, being real, what would a restaurant charge you for this weird random plate? $22. Crab legs are pretty expensive. I would say $20.
There, and my glass of champagne has arrived.
Glass of champagne, you could put it like $12. He's already like halfway then.
I'm so excited. See, this is all a strategic play here. Not only are the meats usually the most expensive items, but they fill you up the least. That being said, I'm gonna value this plate at around $20.
So fair.
And for the glass of champagne, I looked up the price of the bottle. It's about $7 a glass.
Oh my God, he's being even more fair. Holy shit, I thought he was gonna say $12, like 25 bucks.
Let's dig in. Oh, I'm so excited. The crab legs are already cut in half, which makes it way easier because I don't have...
Love that too. I fucking hate that shit. I love eating crab legs. I hate getting so dirty while I'm eating them. And I know it's a part of the experience, but it's like, it's really like an outside activity. Like, I feel like I should be in, like, somebody's backyard just, like, standing in the corner, just munching on the crab legs, fucking ripping them open. You're sitting in a restaurant, gets all over you. Even if you have, like, a bib and gloves on, it's getting everywhere.
To peel them. That's so good. Look at all the meat in that claw right there. Holy gas. Mmm. Oh, it's so good. Guys, if you haven't had crab, if you get the chance, you gotta try it.
Are you a TikToker?
No, a YouTuber.
Oh, what's your YouTube?
It's called Jack Pembroke.
Please go to subscribe.
He should have lied.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now for the champagne. Oh. Plate number 1 in the books. The time is ticking. I'm gonna go get a second plate. We still have a long way to go in order to profit. Excuse me? I was wondering if I could get another champagne. Okay. Would it be possible to...
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, just line them up. Yeah, would it be possible for me to get like 5 of those motherfuckers? I'll literally just, line them and fill the whole table with champagne glasses.
Do multiple at once? No?
Get one at a time.
Okay, I'm actually a horrible person. I'm going ham. I'm going crazy. I want to try everything in this place. So I grabbed the second plate.
Champagne then? I know champagne's expensive. Wouldn't you think, like, if it's like an unlimited drinks, they're probably not giving you like top shelf liquor, but I feel like it would be better. I feel like it would be better to be like, yeah, let me get like a double vodka and cran with like Grey Goose. And that maybe they're counting that as like a mid tier. And that, I feel like that'd be more expensive. Or just wine would be so much worse. I mean, champagne's basically wine, but like, dude, imagine having to chug like 9 fucking glasses of Merlot. Ugh. And then walk out into the fucking 98-degree Vegas sun. 3 bottles of Merlot in. Your fucking whole mouth's red. You just ate a bunch of lobster. I think I'd yak on the sidewalk second I step outside.
Went for the sushi and had to get even more seafood if I wanted to profit. My plate consists of a bunch more crab legs as well as a little bit of sushi.
I like warm. Do you guys like warm crab or cold? I would rather, because it's on ice. Like, I'd rather have warm crab legs with like butter. Or like lobster. Like, I'm not a big fan of like cold seafood. Like, I'd rather have warm. Even like shrimp. Like a U-peel shrimp, I'm going, let me get them boiled or steamed or something. Let me get them warm.
I didn't want to get too much sushi because the rice is quite filling. To top it all off,
not hot. It doesn't need to be like, oh, it just came out of the oven or some shit. But like, I don't know, dude. Like ice cold meat.
Got yet another glass of champagne.
Outside of sushi, I like sushi cold. If I'm eating like nigiri, I would rather have that be cold.
Let's feast. Last piece. Ooh, that's so good. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm eating crab legs and sushi for lunch. That was amazing. I can't believe this is my job. Cheers. On my way to get plate number 3. We still have a lot to profit, so let's
Bro, he talked to me. I want to do a fucking for-profit with him so bad, bro. I feel like that'd be so funny.
Let's do this. I don't think it'd be very wise to stand in line for 10 minutes for some prime rib.
I think his video of the cruise is going to be really good, but like 2 days in, before we got like good content, he was like, damn, bro, we should have just done a for-profit vid. And I was like, yeah, but then we ended up getting good content out of it. I just feel like a for-profit video, bro, would be hilarious because it would be literally just degenerative, bro. Like, whether it was this or whatever, I'd be like, yo, I'm just going to get really drunk. Like, I'm just going to be slammed.
I ended up waiting in line anyways. Plate number 3.
What's a for-profit? What he's doing right now. Where he, like, goes to an all-inclusive cruise or a buffet or a flight, and it's like you just pay up front, and then you get whatever you want outside of that, and he tries to eat enough food and drink enough alcohol that he makes money.
I got some mac and cheese, this fancy looking fish, and a ton of prime rib. Now, I've never had prime rib before, but apparently this stuff is very expensive, which is why I got a lot of it. On the side, I got this very fancy, awesome looking mixed berry juice. And of course, at this point, you guys know the drill. Another glass of champagne, baby. Hopefully getting this much prime rib wasn't a mistake. I am a little bit worried about that, but nonetheless, I am locked in and I'm ready to devour this food. Let's keep profiting. The fish is like watery. That's not good. Mac and cheese.
I also don't like the shape of that mac. I think Big Mac's bad. You want mac that holds the cheese well. I think shells are a good pick. Shells do a great job. I think just any weird shape that could trap the cheese.
Oh yeah, guys, this is top tier mac and cheese.
Elbow's good, but I think that's too big.
I think
like these are fat ass pieces.
Makes up for the fish, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get it.
That's like more pasta than it is mac.
Pop my prime rib cherry. Fire. Let's try to get all this down. I'm good, how are you?
I'm great. So I kind of interrupted you.
Nah, you're good. I'm trying to profit.
Yeah. I've seen all the videos.
What's your name?
Aryan.
Aryan?
Jack's buzzing right now, too. 4 glasses of champagne in.
Jack, nice to meet you.
I know.
Thanks, man. W. Aryan in the chat, guys. Oh, finished. But at what cost? I don't know what just happened, but it's like I can feel the food from Circus mixing with the food from the Win. And
oh my God, I forgot earlier in the same day he fucking went to that shitty like breakfast spot. Oh.
Every plate I've had today is just hitting me like a train. When I do these videos, I put my absolute all into it, and I don't go down without a fight. So I'm not gonna be a little whiny baby and say that I'm full. I got stomach room for years.
Nah, and it's like, I feel like this is easier for me. Bro, he is so uncaring about social awkwardness. Like, he is the most openly extroverted person I think I've ever met. Like, when we were on that cruise, he went, "We're gonna go knock on swingers' doors." I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we're going to go knock on their doors. I went, I am not talking to them. He said, well, yeah, we are. I was like, what are you going to say? He's like, I'm going to say we're swingers. I was like, at their hotel room? It was like 9 at night. He's like, yeah. Like, unfazed. Just like, I'm like sitting here going, bro, that is like, I think I'm way more extroverted than I used to be when I started social media. I was like, I think I could talk to like most people in a social setting and kind of like mend myself to have a good conversation with them. Like, I think that's one of my abilities is like somebody that I have nothing in common with, I could find some middle ground to talk about shit. But like to go knock on somebody's door and be like, hey, me and like my husband are trying to like, you know, like I saw the pineapples. Are you guys down or?
Baby, don't test me. Before we go get another plate, I got some business to tend to. Number 3. Down the
bro, that shit looks old. Like there's no bubbles. There's only a little.
I was on my way for my 4th plate with that champagne kicking me in high gear. It was time to profit, and my choice of cuisine was clear. No, I love the crab. I get a lot of...
No, I love the crab. It's just so... All right, so it's like not really profit, but they're technically unusable now, so I did have some impact on them. Yo, look at that fat ass claw. You should grab that.
I have no idea. I'm too scared. Plate number 4, another huge plate of crab legs. If I can eat all these and get another glass of champagne in me, we're gonna be looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. That prime rib is sitting crazy in my stomach right now.
Bro, I wanna know what he did after this video. Because, bro, he's not with a cameraman. He is alone. It is 2:30 p.m. I wonder if he got on a flight after this. That's how he'll schedule his shit. No, actually, he's filming this. He's filming the one at the breakfast. He's going and doing this. He's walking out of here hammered or just drunk in general. Probably takes a nap at a hotel, wakes up 2 hours later, hops on a flight and leaves. Some shit like that.
But it's all a mental game.
But that's all these YouTubers. Like, all the YouTubers that do those, like, food videos or just stuff where they have to, like, bounce around the U.S. or the world. It's like, they're like, get it done, leave. Get it done, leave. I would go gamble.
I'm getting so full right now, bro. Oh, beautiful. Finally finished. Sorry to the parents of these crabs here that I just demolished, but they were delicious. I think I have every type of animal in my stomach right now, including grainy circus eggs, which is awesome. We are almost at a profit, and in front of me, I got another glass of champagne. Could I ask you a favor?
Yes.
Can you film this for my mom real quick? Just me. Okay. What's up, Mom? I know you don't like how I get violent when I drink and how I should go to AA, but you know what? It's a special time. I haven't drank in 9 hours. Cheers. I love you, Mom. Thank you. That was hell. We profited. Thank God. I'm so
That's
full.
crazy. That's actually crazy. I know he's drunk. Even if I was hammered, I would not have the ability to do that. I would cave. I'd be like, okay, I think I could get to the point where I hand the woman the camera, but then I'm not going, hey, Mom, I know you think I should go to Alcoholics Anonymous. I'd be like, oh, hey, Mom, you know, cheers to you. Happy birthday. Like, I'd make up some shit.
Now, my waitress came around and poured me another glass of champagne without me asking. Look, we might have profited, but we might as well. All right, I don't want all this food to come up. I'm gonna get out of here. The win.
Sluggish as hell.
More like the lose, because I just beat your ass. I was really hoping I profited on this one so I could make that joke, by the way. Jokes aside, I feel like that buffet was actually kind of a good value, and
It's still not profit, though. Like, it's profit in the sense of what he's paying, so it's very valid. But that's how skewed buffets and just restaurants are. Is like that bottle of champagne that he's getting, that's $7 a glass. The whole bottle itself at a liquor store would probably cost like $30. But the restaurant itself is buying 5,000 of them in bulk for like $10 a bottle. For you to actually make not break even, for you to make the restaurant lose money at a $60 buffet, you would probably have to eat like more than any human could. Maybe for the really expensive one that he's going to, I could see a world where, yeah, he's just getting a shitload of caviar and it's like, that's actually easier to profit. But I think the cheaper the location you go, the more in bulk they're buying. And it's just like, bro, that whole breakfast plate probably costs like $1, like in the beginning.
I feel like I got my money's worth. Guys, don't I?
Yeah, like Joey Chestnut. Like, I think you could get Joey Chestnut to sit down and just, you know, fucking rip 50 lobster tails. And then it's like, yeah, they lost money.
This buffet is so insane, so luxurious, and so expensive that I have to hop on a plane just to get there. In the name of profit, let's get going. Guys, this last buffet cost me such a ridiculous amount of money.
What is that fucking, what is Taco Guy bottom text with McLovin's ID? What is happening here? What is that? Is that the decor for the room?
Unreal. But to help pay for it along with all...
Oh, is this a sponsor? What ad is he doing? Oh, Chime. I do Chime. W Chime.
Description or scan his QR code. Back to the buffet. Behind me is the most expensive buffet in the United States, the Breakers Buffet. Guys, I made my reservation months in advance just to get a table at this place.
Bro, you gotta make it that far in advance just to pull up once? Do they only do it like once a month?
You have noticed my poorly tailored suit that I got from a sketchy shop in LA. And if you thought this was a style choice, you'd be wrong. This buffet has a dress code, which, what are we doing? The hotel that the buffet is located in costs thousands of dollars a night, and we are in the...
Oh my God. $2,000 to sleep there on a Sunday. Get the fuck out of here. That is so bad. When I stayed in San Francisco during the Super Bowl, I stayed at like a mid-tier hotel, and for 6 days it was $5,000. They're charging more than that on like a random weekend in like Florida. $2,000 a night.
The billionaire capital of the world, Palm Beach, Florida. This buffet cost me $190.
I still feel like that is fairly priced. After watching everything here, it's like, bro, the stuff they're going to have there, like the champagne selection is going to be way better. Like you're drinking like regular brut that they have at the $66 one. Yeah, $7 a glass. Like you're going to be getting Palm Beach Feet. You're going to be getting just like high quality shit.
Bruh. I am currently 2 for 3 buffets, and absolutely freaking nothing is gonna stop me from going 3 for 3. I don't wanna miss my reservation. We should probably get a move on. Guys, all I'm gonna say is we've come a long way from the circus. I felt like I was stepping into the Taj Mahal, and personally, I felt like a peasant, but nothing was gonna stop me from profiting. Holy, bro. Hi, I just have a buffet reservation at 12:15.
What was the last name?
Pembroke.
Nico could get you seated. Enjoy.
Okay, thank you. I was escorted to my table and sat down. Thanks. We are inside the buffet. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get nervous often, and I am a little bit nervous being in.
They got that Saratoga water. Could you actually pour it in a bowl with ice for me so I could wash my face?
Here. I feel like I do not fit in, and everyone here seems like a billionaire. I don't know what type of person is coming here on a Sunday and spending $190 on brunch, but I guess I'm looking at him, so it's almost like awkward to film because of just how freaking fancy this place is. Like this lady to my left is like looking over her shoulder at me. This is the nicest
I would have asked if I could have gotten a corner table.
Place I've ever stepped foot in my entire existence. We do have a 2-hour time limit, so I have to get to work. I've already been brought in a glass of champagne. Let's go see what makes this buffet worth $190. I come for the champagne. Guys, we're starting.
Oh, no, fuck. Yo, you're paying that price point, bro? They ain't doing one glass. They'll go however many you want. I'll line the table up. And that's a fat-ass glass. He better price that. He better price that far higher. Because if you put that in a regular champagne glass, it wouldn't. It would overflow. That's like a full glass of wine. I'm pricing each of those probably like 18, 16 bucks.
Starting off with a bang. I asked for 3 glasses of champagne. Not gonna lie.
And it's definitely better champagne. That's the thing.
Didn't think they could do it, but they did it. Oh my God.
Each? Yeah, I mean, dude, if you're at unless you bought a bottle, if you're at a regular restaurant and you buy if you buy wine by the glass, it's just more expensive.
Don't worry, we're gonna come back for these. But first, let's go over there and hit the buffet.
Just to make sure, as long as the flash is on.
Okay, I really appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So I just got asked to not film in here. I think that people complained about me filming. Let's go hit the buffet. Now, the food stations...
Yeah, but that guy said as long as the flash isn't on, you don't give a fuck.
...were everything you would hope for, and just by the look of the food, it was already better than the Wynn. Prime rib, breakfast foods, oysters on ice, a boatload of seafood, sushi, desserts, and more. But most expensive of all is the unlimited...
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm popping an edible before I walk in here. I'm eating, letting that shit hit, and then I'm probably eating this whole plate. Ignore the desserts. Just eat a million lobster tails. And don't tell me he's only gonna... Jack, if you do the same shit you did on that fucking United Arab Emirates flight, and you just eat bowls of caviar for the next 2 hours, and mush that down with sour cream and champagne, I'm gonna freak out.
Is the unlimited caviar. This is gonna be huge for profiting. So I grabbed my plate and loaded up with the most expensive food I could get my hands on. I went with some crab legs, of course, some lobster claws, and a humongous dollop of caviar. These are the most expensive high-ticket items in the buffet, which means it's the best way to profit. I am gonna value this plate at...
Yo, I'm genuinely gonna have the take that there's certain levels of like rich people food that aren't even that enjoyable, but they're so highly praised because they're rare, and so it's like we attribute this value to them. You can say that about a lot of things in society outside of food, but it's like, bro, caviar isn't bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but like it's not good enough that I'd be like, yeah, let me get a whole fucking bowl of that shit.
$40. The caviar really carries, but it's one of the hardest foods to eat a lot of because it is so rich and salty and fishy. And for the champagne, this is top shelf stuff. It is $25 a glass. Guys, you know I always keep it real with you. This food was
I think 25 a glass is fair.
actually top tier. This
Because a restaurant, if it costs like if you're just assuming, okay, the bottle's $50, they're gonna charge way more. Because you gotta think, chat. A bottle of Jack Daniels, a full bottle of Jack Daniels at a liquor store is what? 25, 30 bucks tops. A shot of Jack Daniels at a bar, 10 bucks. A shot. And there's what, 60 in a bottle of Jack Daniels? And they're not even paying $30 for the bottle. They're paying $15 for the bottle, and they're selling the whole bottle selling for $600. Like if you go to a nightclub, you could get a bottle of Grey Goose at a nightclub for like $500. You could buy that at a liquor store for like $50.
was the best lobster I've ever had, but the caviar on the other hand, I don't know. Yeah, I would say it's pretty safe to say that I've ruined the taste of caviar for myself from that first class profit video. I finished off this plate reluctantly and couldn't help but notice the amount of dirty looks that I was receiving for what.
Yo, that's the craziest shit ever when you think about it. I really do get going to a bar, getting up priced for a drink for somebody to make it. They make a really cool mixed cocktail. You pay 20 bucks, you know, the liquor in it's not worth $20, but you know, you're part of the vibe. It's part of the show. When you go to a fucking nightclub and your dumbass pays $600 for a bunch of attractive women to bring out a bottle of Grey Goose that is actually valued 1/15 of the price that you paid, and they don't even mix the drinks for you. They give you the bottle, your own glasses, in like orange juice and cranberry juice, and you have to mix it yourself. It's like actually making a drink at home, but worse. And you're paying 15 times as much.
It felt like no reason. I have literally all eyes on me right now. I'm geeked. I think the guy's coming over again.
Thomas, pardon the interruption.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not
Yeah, no, not at all.
Guests that just prefer not to be recorded.
Absolutely.
Turn it off when you get inside the room.
Yeah, thanks. So before I got kicked out, I thought I might as well film the intro for this video. I'm here to profit. Oh my God, that was so awkward. That guy that keeps coming over is looking at me after that. Thank you so much. These people in front of me absolutely hate me, and the people to the left of me think I'm
Bro, is he really just gonna fast track this, slam like 6 glasses of champagne and leave?
crazy. I have to be super careful with recording. So I tried to just lay low, but 5 minutes later, the manager came back again. You know, I'm gonna play by the rules, but
Well, you're very respectful.
thanks, Tom. I appreciate it.
Of course, anything you
At
need.
this point, I was really feeling the effects of this buffet and had to run to the bathroom.
He has to pee.
My stomach does not feel good. All I've had today is a bunch of seafood, champagne, and caviar. That sounds awesome. In reality, I feel like It's time to lock in. Everything came down to this, and I was out for blood, specifically cow blood. So you guys have tomahawk?
Tomahawk is done.
They're out of tomahawk. So unfortunately, I had to resort back to the seafood. Yay! How fun. If we want to
Yo, I just eat that shit in the bathroom like a goblin so the manager doesn't keep bothering me.
profit, we gotta get one thing.
Those were full stall. Those were floor to ceiling stalls. I'm so serious. I would bring the food into the bathroom and eat that shit. Like,
Do you mind video recording me and getting some caviar?
oh my God.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
He turned off the camera.
I have gotten my second plate. I got some more crab legs, lobster tails this time, some sushi, and a massive glob of caviar. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I'm gonna get that down.
I'm
That
just
is
not like, dude, and now I'm just sitting here waiting for the manager to come yell at him and kick him out.
incredibly overwhelming. The last thing I wanna put in my
Because, like, he keeps saying the manager's walking up to him, and then he's still just recording himself every time in the same way.
stomach is caviar, but in these situations, you really don't have a choice. And as I'm saying this out loud, I'm realizing I'm probably the first person to ever complain about eating caviar. That's just the truth. I'm gonna stop filming now before I actually get kicked out. Sushi's pretty ass. Huge lobster tail. Yeah, this caviar thing might be the death of me. If you've never had caviar before, just imagine the smell walking past a fish market. If they condense it, put it into little sperm balls and made it salty.
It's like eating semen.
The only way to get these fish eggs down was with absurd amounts of sour cream to help mask the fishiness. Lock in. Guys, I absolutely destroyed this meal and washed it down with some more champagne. Oh my God. Profit was closer than ever, but we weren't done just yet. If I finish this...
Yo, you don't think this lady that has poured him his 10th glass of champagne is going, nah, I gotta cut you off?
Real quick, can I get one more? Okay.
In front of her.
Has anyone ever done that? Oh, okay. It has already been 2 hours, and it looks like they brought me the bill because my time here is up. I still have one more glass of champagne, though. That's going to conclude our journey here at the Breakers Buffet. Cheers. Ugh. Everyone is looking at me. Let's get out of here. I got out of there feeling questionable. But the question is, did we profit from the most expensive buffet in America?
The answer is yes, surprisingly.
And after doing the math, in the end, we profited $25. Champagne's hitting. I don't even know where I'm walking.
Bro, none of those have hit him yet. Like, he slammed 4 glasses of champagne before he even walked out. Like... that, like, he's not even, like, buzzed right now. Like, that's the thing, is it's just none of that's hit him.
Thank you guys for watching these videos.
Like, after it's shot, it's gonna be like, shot, bro, he's probably puking in that bush.
I'll see you next time. Later.
I always wonder how he's never blacked out in one of these videos. Like, I just feel like if I had to film something like this, I would get so fucked up that I'd wake up and be like, oh God, I hope I recorded stuff. I hope I got a video out of that. That was yikes. Dude, I love Jack's videos. Oh my God, he's almost at 2 mil. Anything but the Joe Bar vid. Deadass, I've been camping both Jack and Joe. Yo, it's the next video, bro. Relax. The horrors of DoorDash.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Coming on sundown because today we're going to be talking about food delivery drivers. I did some DoorDash this weekend, Nick. That's why we're doing this. Let me tell you, the whole operation, the whole DoorDash, the whole food ordering app industry, it's got to change.
Oh, I love it. I think it's very inefficient and also fucks over the food drivers. But being able to DoorDash or Uber Eats food at any moment is sick. It's overly expensive for sure. Yes. But I don't think that here's where I think it works is if you're ordering a large amount of food. If you're using DoorDash and you're ordering like $60 of food, it's probably worth it. But if you're ordering lunch, you're going to spend as much money on food as you are for it to get delivered. And that's when it's a waste.
For centuries, if you wanted to eat a meal, you either had to go out to a restaurant or cook the goddamn thing yourself. Today, however, you can place an order to a seemingly endless list of restaurants and have it.
Who the f is ordering ice cream on Uber Eats? That shit is showing up fucking liquid. You're going to be drinking that. Me? You've ordered ice cream on fucking Uber Eats? Yeah, then your DoorDash driver hits you with a, Oh, Ron has a couple stops along the way. He'll be there soon. Ron just picked up your milkshake. He'll be there in about 35 minutes. Oh, awesome. It'll be warm.
You can place an order to a seemingly endless list of restaurants and have it
have to refreeze it
at your door without lifting a finger until you have to grab the bag. While many of us indulge.
I wouldn't even be pissed at the guy, bro, if he did that. Like, I couldn't be mad at him. I'm so serious. I would just be like, bro, you're good. I'm gonna refund that shit on Uber Eats or DoorDash. Like, don't even worry about it.
While many of us indulge in this
I'd feel so bad.
Service extremely often, we never stopped.
78% of Americans use food delivery services. Bro, really? I'm definitely ordering more than 3.7 times per month.
We never stop to think about people who have to deliver the goods, right? We never take time to think about these drivers. I don't think what I was saying. You know, also I started noticing that after a while they started taping the bags. It's because motherfuckers are probably
yeah, opening that shit up and eating out of it. They be putting tape over the drink caps now. That makes me feel safer, like somebody in it just fucking poisoned my shit. Or yeah, no, when the bag ever looks like crumpled or fucked with, I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah. But that's why if you're a pro, you got your own stickers in bags to replace stuff.
I thought that you're gonna have your own utensil that you're able to squeeze in the bag and Mission Impossible the fry out of the bag or something. Being a delivery driver, whether it's on DoorDash or Instacart.
I've had a DoorDash driver before, or it might have been Uber Eats. It only happened once, but he picked up my order and never delivered it. Just ate that shit. This was probably like 3 years ago. I remember being so pissed. I was like, he just never delivered it. He fucking picked up the order, and then it was like 5 minutes. He was driving, and then he just disappeared. And it said order delivered. And there was no picture, no food. And I contacted him. I was like, he didn't fucking deliver that shit. Other people are always hungry. Yeah, no, and I got the money back, so, if you want to eat it, eat it. But, like, I mean, he's going to get fired.
You don't make a lot of money, and then it's all based on tips, and then if people don't tip.
It's based on tips, and here's the problem of being a driver, is it's based off tips, and the tips are based off order price. So if you're a fucking DoorDash driver, you want people ordering, like, $80, $90 worth of food, because then they're going to tip you, $15, $20. But most of the time, you're going to be getting orders that are like $20. They're tipping $5, and you have to drive so many miles that you have to go there with increased gas prices. You're not breaking even. You're still profiting, but you're making like less than minimum wage in certain moments. You tip delivery drivers in the U.S.? Yes. If I order, I usually tip whatever's recommended. So, like, they have a sliding scale where if you have a cheaper order, they try to get you, they recommend you to tip like 24%. Or something, but if your order's more expensive, then they get you to tip less. Why? Well, because it's like, if I order $150 of food, I'm not going to tip you $45 to deliver it, right? It's one bag. I'm going to tip you like $25, $30. Like, because I'm giving you like, money to deliver it fucking 6 miles, 8 miles, however far it is. But if I order like a Chipotle burrito, I'm not going to tip you 10%. Because then you're getting like $2. I'm going to tip you like $10. So I'm basically paying for like half of the order. So they have that. If you've ever used it, which most people have, 78% of Americans, you see they have a sliding scale on tip guesses.
Tip you get.
Dog, $30? Yeah. Bro, keep in mind, I also, dude, I have my own, opinions on tipping. And I think in the U.S., it's like a shitty situation where like, people aren't getting paid because the business doesn't want to pay them, so they work off tips. So it's like, oh, well, if we don't tip them, then they'll get paid later on. Like, yeah, if every single person stopped tipping people would have to fucking up the pay of waitresses and waiters, but that's not the system we live in, so I always say just tip. But I'm also in a situation that I tip more than the average person just because I make good money. Like I'm averagely tipping like 25% at a restaurant. But I'm not going to stay, because I'm like, why am I being stingy? High cortisol activity, low cortisol 2026.
Recently, there has been a trend on TikTok of people saying they are now choosing to only have female Instacart drivers deliver their goods because male drivers keep messing up their orders. One woman gave her driver a super simple list asking for 1 pack of toilet paper, 1 pack of towels, and 1 pack of chicken. Despite the app stating that the man scanned a pack of chicken, what she got was 240 red Solo cups.
No, that's so funny though. That is fucking hilarious. 240 red Solo cups. Oh my God, you're gonna be playing Pong for like 10 years.
A refund. You know what? In a situation like this, though, do you not just think that I'm doing multiple jobs at one time and I gave you the wrong bag?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Because they might have 3 bags in their back. They might have 3 bags in their back car, and somebody ordered that, and now some other dude's getting paper towels. Oh my God. Wow. This woman wants toilet paper, paper towels, and chicken. She gets red Solo cups. Meanwhile, there's a party full of people that are waiting on red Solo cups to be able to play drinking games, and they just get like toilet paper and raw chicken. Don't worry, guys. The red Solo cups will be here anytime.
Sorry, dude, but I'm not a feminist, and I like men a lot. And I think, dude, if a man goofs up, you have to give him 75 chances.
It's true. Women, right? 1.
Women, None. You have to be perfect at all times. In another instance, a mail shopper was tasked with getting a customer a tub of Neapolitan ice cream. After claiming they didn't have the brand she wanted, he sent multiple blurry pictures of what they had, only for it to be very clearly in stock. There's none. It's a fucking buffoon, man. I couldn't tell you. You have Ben & Jerry's? No, the fuck to the left. I see it in the picture, in your blurry picture. It's right to the left.
Well, aren't there a lot of like grocery stores and shit now where like Uber Eats and DoorDash drivers, they don't even do the shopping. Like a worker at Walmart has the job of DoorDash and they fill the bags and then the worker just shows up and goes, I'm here for blank. They pick up the bag and leave. That's the best system because then they're less likely to fuck it up. Because if a guy's job is to just fucking search for items, he knows the store, he knows where stuff is, it's quicker as well.
While staying at an Airbnb in Miami, a group of girls ordered a long list of basic groceries and necessities for their upcoming stay. When the order was marked as delivered, they expected to find it on the porch. When they opened the door, however, they found the driver simply tossed all the groceries all over the picket fence and left. What are we not seeing though in this? What are we not saying? We're not having the full picture on his side. Like I bet you think he's just like, can I?
Whole ass grocery order, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's like a level of, it's different if you're like, you have a disability or there's a reason you can't, but like, bro, why are we doing an entire week's worth of food on DoorDash? Like, I'm just go to the grocery store. You know, I think it's different. Like, it's a level of convenience where it's like, fuck, I don't have time. I'm going to order lunch. But, like, just go to the grocery store. Just go to the grocery store. If you're getting fucking $300 worth of fucking, or not $300, like $160 worth of groceries, go to the grocery store. Ron, yeah, literally, bro, Ron doesn't they don't grocery shop. The core guys just order all of their fucking food all the time on DoorDash. I can't believe he did that. He ordered a head of lettuce, and that's it. A head of lettuce. Imagine being the DoorDash driver that delivered that to Ron yesterday. You pull up. Oh, I'm here for this order. Oh yeah, here you go. It's just a bag of lettuce. I've had multiple instances where I've gotten in an Uber. I told you all about this the other day. I got in an Uber XL. I order an Uber XL. I pay for an Uber XL. Uber shows up in a van. I go, fuck yes, dude. We got enough space. We could all sprawl out. Open it up. The back part is for fucking luggage. It's a fucking 3-seater van. And I'm like, hey, we ordered an Uber XL. The guy goes, literally. So we get in. We lap up. Right? We got fucking 5 people in a 3-seater back seat. Grown-ass motherfuckers. And then 1 person in the front. And the whole time I'm like, this guy is like actually just breaking Uber rules. Like he's picking up more expensive Ubers when he doesn't have a car that fits that many people. Gave him a 4-star. Worst Uber rating I've ever given was a 3-star, and it was because the guy was actually falling asleep at the wheel. I just feel bad. I gave a comment on that one. On both of them, actually. The 4-star one, I was like, car was too small. The one dude, he was biting his finger to stay awake. It was like 1 a.m. We Ubered back, and I get, bro, you know, motherfuckers need to hustle and make money, but, like, you're going to kill someone. He was, like, swerving into the rumple strips, and he was going like this. Like, biting his thumb to stay awake.
I have a feeling that it's just people that are just doing the Instacart. I think they're picking up too many jobs at one time. Also, is there probably more men that are doing this job than women? I feel like whenever I've ever had I don't think I've ever had a female DoorDash person. That doesn't mean they don't exist. I'm just saying.
No, I get female DoorDash people all the time. I feel like men Uber at a much higher rate. Like, if I have an Uber driver, there's like a 90% chance they're a guy.
And that thinking about it now, it's usually a middle-aged man.
My guess is men, if they don't have...
It's usually a middle-aged man. It's usually a middle-aged man with lighting like this. And the photo of their face just like... And they'll say, and it'll be like, it'll have like their interests. I love reading their bio. That's like my funnest, that's like the funnest thing for me. I click on them and it'll be like, oh, this person's delivering, knows English, Spanish, French, whatever languages they know, their rating. And it's always funny when they have a shitty rating. I go, oh, I'm in for a ride. Dude, because like anything below 90% means like people don't fuck with them. And you'll see a guy will be like 84% fucking rate. I'm like, dude, he's about to get like fired. It'll be like loves blank. You got to bring that up. Do that shit. Next time you hop in an Uber, see their interests, bring it up. So, I heard you're a big fan of golf.
For the rest of the Instacart drivers that don't have this issue, it can be extremely challenging and dangerous. After receiving a regular order of groceries, a delivery driver walked up to a home and was shot by a man that thought he was an intruder. What? Why? Why would you do that? My DoorDasher's near. Did someone say Taco Bell? Oh my God, who are you? Ah!
You would sue for so much money, though.
Fucking forget that. Unless it's somebody in the house ordered it, it just seems like, I don't know.
This is what happened. He told
Well, and you're also shooting a guy that didn't even intrude. He's just outside of your house.
him, leave it at the door. The guy knocked.
You know what? If a DoorDash driver, I'll say this, I'll say this and I'll stand by it. For any reason, if a DoorDash driver opened my door to set my stuff inside, I'd shoot him.
Oh, he opened the door? That's, yeah, I don't know.
Hearing it out loud seems a bit excessive.
Somebody opens the door, yeah, you're getting blasted.
So there's no reason that a person should be opening my door to come inside my house. I would assume that something bad was happening. Was it that situation, or was it just a guy who was just like firing rounds through his front door?
I'd get a riot shield.
I'm gonna have the COD riot shield so I can walk up to my average DoorDash driver experience.
Like you're a rainbow character, just fucking like holding it down. What is that guy's name? Montagny?
It turns out that the man's wife placed the order and didn't tell her husband. So, when the motion detectors went off, the husband sprang into action and shot him with no hesitation.
What the fuck?
None. The motion sensors. Does he do that with animals? How many times have you had a motion sensor go off like a raccoon? All the time.
And you forgot that you ordered that shit or you didn't check, bro? Like, I think it'd be different if the guy was holding a weapon. But, like, your motion sensors go off, you spring up, you're worried, and then you see the guy's holding a bag of fucking food that says fucking Chipotle. I'm going, oh.
All the time.
That's when I bring out my gun.
Exactly. That's why I fire aimlessly. Maybe there's...
His wife ordered it. Still, would you not... Chat, before you shoot someone, are you not checking... Like, oh, he's just delivering food.
Whenever a customer places an order, they often feel entitled to have the driver do whatever it takes to get their groceries to their door, no matter how ridiculous of a feat it may become. One shopper accepted an unusual order of 4 24 packs of water bottles, 6 12 packs of water bottles, and 7 4 liters.
Yeah, see, that's like fucked up because then you're making that Uber driver carry like a shitload of weight. And why are you ordering water?
Of distilled water and 7 4 liters of mineral water. My God. When they reached the customer's home, they requested...
My lift is not working, just letting you know. You have to deliver at my doorstep. I live 17th floor. All right, so he's just fucking with him. All right, yo, my elevator doesn't work. You have to carry fucking 140 gallons of water. up to my fucking apartment. You have to use stairs. I want all the water bottles. Please don't cancel my water bottles. Otherwise, I have to complain against you. I don't think that there's a world where DoorDash or Uber Eats is siding with the customer here. The fucking elevator's broken. He's requesting me to carry hundreds of pounds of stuff up 17 fucking flights of stairs to get a $6 tip.
Building was broken. Newsflash. It's outside. Come do it yourself. And in the end, the customer canceled the job, leading to the shopper's $8 payment being rescinded and increasing their overall cancellation rate. That's fair. $8? Ah, this is a depressing job. Oh my God. Besides driving people around, Uber also offers a meal delivery service called Uber Eats that is notoriously terrible to work for. Like other food delivery service apps, they pay their workers very, very poorly. Because of this, some drivers come up with creative ways to earn better tips. Jade Phoenix was a full-time Uber Eats driver.
The thing that I see, not with Uber Feets girl. What? I was going to say, not with Uber Eats, but with Uber, the thing that I've seen is somebody picks you up. You usually go, hey, or the driver will go, hey, I'm going to drive you here. If you want to ride back, here's my number. Call me and just pay me cash, right? And then they'll get the full amount. And I've done that, right? And that's a little sketchy. I'm a guy, so it's like a little bit different. I'm not as nervous with it. But it's like, the guy drives me, it's $40, he's making like 20 of it because Uber's just taking a huge cut. And he'll be like, hey, I'm going to be in the area. If you need me in fucking 4 hours, call me. and then I'll just come pick you up. And so that's usually like a better move.
Driver who claimed
because then they're getting more of the money.
Find a
and they're just pocketing it.
Secret method for raking in insane tips on literally any kind of order. When dropping off people's food and snapping a picture to confirm the order, she would purposely include her feet in the pictures.
There is no way that she's getting more fucking money from that.
Claims her tips significantly increased after she began this new strategy. She even received additional money on top of the tip after she sent them the original picture.
You got way more than expected, $29.68.
Do girls like men's feet? Men with feet, it's what psychologically, what is
that would lower it, dude. Some dude fucking whips out his dog's hairy ass fucking feet, man. Just in the photo, dirty as shit, long ass toenails. Ugh.
What is the feet obsession?
I don't know. That's something I will never understand.
Didn't we try doing a foot video and it got demonetized or something?
That's the thumbnail. If for whatever reason you want to watch it, it's on Patreon, bro. There's no way.
It's not just the customers that are creepy horn dogs, but the drivers as well. After ordering food, a woman in the UK began receiving creepy messages from her delivery driver. She was being asked if she was home alone or if she was married. When the woman said she was taken, the driver began begging her to leave him so he could hook up with her. Leave her, baby! The man got so desperate that he began offering as much as £10,000.
He doesn't even know what the woman looks like. He's just offering a random woman off her name alone fucking $10K to break up with her boyfriend.
For her to break up with her boyfriend, there's no way the pussy could have been that good. UK pussy? You kidding me? Oh, man.
Well, I don't think I can leave them. I don't think just can you leave the Chris at the door?
£10,000, Mom.
It shows you their profile. Yeah, but they're not going to be able to see you.
See what me can do.
While looking into the driver's account to report him, she found it even creepier that his
82% satisfaction rate. Chad, I was telling you, below 90.
Listed reasons for delivering was passion. I will say I've had a driver after delivering my thing be like, hey, I love your videos. And I say, oh, thanks, man. And then it's a thing of, you want to hang? Shit like that.
God, that's creepy.
That's so fucking weird. That is so fucking weird.
Exactly. 100 step.
Oh my God. Bro delivers your food. You want to hang out? No, fuck off, you weirdo. Bro, that or you meet somebody in public. They'll be like, bro, we should hang out sometime. Oh. I've gotten that like twice ever. And I awkwardly have to go, nah, man, I'm sorry, man. I don't really know you. I don't really know you, bro. Oh, we should smoke together sometime. No, I think I'll pass, man. I have no idea who the fuck you are.
Don't ever there's no reason to contact me or anyone ever. Or like that girl. Let's just get me out of this, that girl. If it's a girl now just being like, you know how hard it is for someone just to be like, no. I have no idea how you're going to react to that. You know what I mean? No idea. You've been around me when there's been people. So it's always a risk because we've had a lot of, we won't go into details, but we've had a lot of people that are.
That, bro, or more often, it's weirder when they're like, yo, you want to hang out? But sometimes it's like, yeah, I respect the hustle, but like, I'll meet somebody. They'll be like, yo, I actually do social media. Could you like follow me? We collab. Hey, buddy, I'm trying to like, eat my food right now, and you're asking me to follow you and collab. I think I'd rather not. And I'm not like, and then I come off as a dick. But I'm like, no. Like, I'm out. Dude, it'll be like, I'm out with Brooke eating. You walk up to me while we're at the table, interrupt the dinner, which is a little odd. I think you should wait, if I'm being honest. I don't care if people recognize me. I love being able to talk to fans. But it's like, if I'm clearly on a date, I'm talking to my girlfriend, you're kind of breaking that space, which is odd. Especially if we're eating. There's been times where I'm actively eating, they walk up to me. And then, like, on top of that, to be like, hey, could you follow me? Or the worst is when, like, dude, there's a level of, like, respect, too, where it's like, hey, could I get a picture? 99% of people, hey, can I get a photo? Yeah, sure. 1% of people, yo, dude, I love your shit. What are you fucking doing, man? Like, I mean, that's just, like, being weird. Like, just like walk up and be like, hey, can I film you? Can we do a video? Blah, blah, blah. Like, can I take a picture? You're ungrateful. It's not ungrateful. It's just fucking rude. If you see that as ungrateful, like, I know you're probably rage baiting, but like anyone that sees that as ungrateful, genuinely unfollow me, because like the level of unawareness you have of like just like social boundaries is like fucking unreal. Like, if you're going to walk up to somebody that you recognize already filming and be like, oh, dude, what's up, man? You're putting on some animated persona. Bro, like, fuck off.
In 2025, one man placed an order and saw that his driver was parked just down the street. When he asked why his food hadn't been delivered, his driver said it was because his car had broken down. He then told the customer that he probably should just refund it. Not believing a word he said, the man got on his bike, rode down the street to find he was Uber Eats driver sitting in his car, chowing down on his food. See, that's why I could never be one of these. I could never be one of these delivery drivers, because I know I just see their order, I'm like, oh damn, you know, or go to some place, I'm like, what is this place? Get it? Smell good. One little back get hurt. The customer confronted the driver, only for him to be left speechless before peeling out in a panic. That's a good way to choke, though.
Oh, wait, what does it say? He said his car broke down, so tracked my order to find him eating
Speechless
it.
Before peeling out in a panic. That's a good way to choke, though. At multiple restaurants around the world, you can find signs banning delivery drivers and from using the bathroom. This obviously upset a lot of drivers, who pointed out that it's actually against the company's agreement with these restaurants, as Uber requires them to give drivers access to their bathrooms, okay?
Yeah, I think that's odd. If you're an Uber Eats driver, you should be able to take a fucking piss. It's different if you're like, oh, I'm gonna fucking sponge bath myself in the McDonald's bathroom, but it's like, hey, I'm here to pick up an order. By the way, can I fucking piss real quick?
Assholes. And many don't care and continue to enforce the ban, meaning many drivers are forced to make frequent pit stops and even piss in bottles, trucker style. I mean, come on, dude. Stop at a gas station. That's not that big of a deal, is it?
It's not on my route.
What's an average interaction with a fan? I'm a fan. And now I'm me. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Dude, I watch you all the time. And I go, oh, really? That's awesome. He goes, bro, I love your YouTube videos. I was watching you 2 days ago. Can I get a picture? Yeah. Take a picture, tap him up, have a good day. That's it. Regular interaction. But see, you have 100 interactions, you're bound to have like 3 or 4 that are just weird. The common awkward interaction is they go for a fist bump, I go for a dap up, or vice versa, and then we hit the awkward switch. And then it's like, meeting a fan annoy you? No. It doesn't annoy me meeting a fan. It annoys me when they stare at me from 50 yards away for an extended period of time because either A, they're not sure that it's me, or B, they're just too scared to walk up to me, especially if they're in a group and they're all kind of hovering around each other and just constantly looking up and staring at me. It like ruins the potential for me to have a fun time if I'm like out and doing something nice because they're kind of just like stalking me from afar. Like, just walk up to me. And so what I've done now is I've gotten pretty good at, like, if I see them, I know they know who I am because there's, like, a certain stare they give. So I just break that so I don't have to deal with that. And I walk up to them and I go, do you know who I am? And I've never had somebody yet go, no, because it's pretty obvious. Like, they're going, staring at their phone, staring at me. So I just walk up to them. I go, you know me. And they go, yeah. I go, thank fuck. I usually go, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to break, like, the awkward. The only time I've ever denied people of taking a photo was when I've been in a hurry. Like, there was one, literally, while I was coming back from the trip with Jack, there were 2 guys that recognized me. I'm literally walking to my gate. They're actively boarding. They go, Joe Bart. I go, yeah, bro, what's up? And I just keep walking. And I'm like, fuck, I know they wanted to talk to me, but, like, I had to get on my plane, you know? So it's like shit like that. It's like, I feel bad because I'm like, oh, damn, they probably thought I was annoyed. But, like, I'm not annoyed. I just, like, I gotta dip.
Even the robots that Uber employs are being targeted and destroyed. In Philadelphia, both restaurants and residents were excited about Uber's plan to deploy delivery robots in the city, but some angry citizens had other plans. Which, dude, fucking clankers, what are you excited?
Yeah, or, well, if that happens... If you have, like, a delivery bot fucking try to deliver your shit, it flips over. It can't autocorrect itself. So does the app just cancel your order and refund you? Or do they be like, oh, we need to get a service agent to come fucking fix it?
Citizens had other plans. Which, dude, fucking clankers. What are you excited for? Clankers rolling around your city? There's these little drones taking our jobs.
The homeless are fighting back, though.
I'm glad.
After The homeless people in big cities are fighting delivery bots.
Only 1 month, multiple robots had been completely destroyed or vandalized. Many were left to decay on the streets as well. Online, multiple videos show people kicking them and sitting on them. Others purposely block and place them off their set path.
Oh, it is easy to get food out of them. I wonder how hard the lock is to break. But if you are a homeless person, it's like, you know, you're not really hurting anybody stealing that food.
Sitting on them, others purposely block and place them off their set path, causing them further delayed deliveries. This hate for delivery robots runs deep, my friends. And in fact, one man has an entire social media account dedicated to aggressively screaming and harassing any delivery robots they see in LA.
Watch what you do. Don't come at me. Don't come. You're going in a fucking shade. Don't you dare.
Arvin is on duty? Wait, are these operated by people? Or are they just giving this robot a fucking name?
Come at me like that. No, excuse you. Excuse you.
Are you under the Terminator 2 mentality?
Wait, what? Most delivery robots are highly autonomous, not remote controlled. There are human ones on, or there's humans on standby in case something goes wrong. That's the same thing with Waymos. Like, Waymos are AI self-driven, but there's like people in case something goes wrong. I hate how they just give them names, dude. Why are we giving a name to a fucking robot? It's the delivery robot, bro. Arvin. Arvin's on duty.
Exactly. Just in case there's a conscious in there. Hey, buddy.
Hey, delivery robot. Hope you're having a good day.
You will fall.
After all this, Uber still plans to keep the robots in the city, claiming they were designed to be tampered with and send alerts when they break down.
There you go. They should have them explode if people mess with them.
Yeah, exactly.
They let out just straight fart spray. You get near it and start fucking with it, it just starts spraying you. You just reek of shit the next fucking 3 days.
Oh, you clinger.
5, 4,
what?
3, 2.
I mean, Akira.
Mark Rover type shit. Yeah, just fucking sprays you with mace. Straight bear spray to the eyes. Move out of the fucking way. I have somebody's Arby's steak nuggets to deliver. If you don't move in 3, 2, 1.
Like Sarah Connor. Ah! It's probably well known by now, but DoorDash as a company is extremely evil and has been caught treating its workers horribly on multiple occasions. What's fucked up is it's still an app on my phone. Is that food addiction? You tell me. Recently, the company had to pay out nearly $17 million to its drivers because from 2017 to 2019, it was caught using customer tips to subsidize drivers' base pay rather than adding tips to the overall payout. That is so fucking scummy. I'll do you one better, Nick.
Well, isn't it also proven that, like, there is somebody, I don't know if it was DoorDash or Uber Eats, but there was like a whistleblower that said that these apps, number one, or adding priority, like if you pay $3 for a priority order, it does actually nothing. It's like a myth. It's just farming money out of you. And then on top of that, like they have a system, like an AI, like computation thing to give a desperate rating to its workers. And the higher your desperate rating, the lower the order, like monetary amount they'll give you. If you're somebody that works for like Uber Eats and you are really scrounging for cash, you're going to have a high desperate rating, and therefore they're just going to give you the shittiest orders because you're just bound to take them. And so if you're like more of a casual Uber driver, they're going to incentivize you by giving you better orders that make you more money, like per order. Like a desperate Uber driver might make more money, but they're doing more orders that are shittier. I don't know if that's like definitively proven, but I remember that was like a big thing like a little bit ago.
Okay, order some Taco Bell?
Yeah. All right, well, they got me. It's gone. Definitely not downloading it as soon as I'm done.
Definitely not reinstalling that app in 15 minutes. Well, here's the weird thing is, are they owned by different companies? Like, is Uber Eats and DoorDash competitors? Because when you use both of them, they're identical in UI. Like, if you use, I've used both. They're identical. Isn't that not weird? Like, if you use them, like, it looks slightly different, but, like, the same scroll page, they just look the exact same. Like, if you're on the app, you have no idea which one you're using. They're definitely not identical. They're very similar.
In 2025, air traffic control workers up in the tower at Chicago O'Hare Airport noticed a small red car driving across runways and into restricted areas.
Wait, what? Delivery driver finds way onto secured areas at O'Hare Airport, drives miles before being spotted.
And into restricted areas. What the hell is that? Little Dr. Seuss car driving across. when they alerted
Were they doing it? Were they just like insane driving on the runway, or were they trying to like get a shortcut to deliver food faster?
airport security? They stopped the car and discovered a 36-year-old man trying to fulfill a DoorDash delivery.
I'm on the tarmac.
Oh, sorry, I'm lost. I don't know how I got here. I was just following the Uber Eats GPS.
Back.
Did I take a wrong turn? Oh, God! Like flying right above him. Whoa! How could you get in this area?
I think just an old guy who got lost.
He's 36!
Yeah, he's not an old guy. I mean, you'd have to pass barriers, dude. I feel like he'd have to drive through a fucking fence. Like, you can't just mistakenly drive onto a runway. Like, he was right next to an airplane.
An old guy who got lost. Yeah, if he was an 84-year-old man, I'd be like, well, yeah, he's what are you supposed to do? 36 and being like, well, I don't see why. How did you get there? How did you get past the gates? Do you think
it's not even get past the gates? Like, airport runways are so big. Chicago O'Hare Airport is so massive that it's like for him to get to an airport gate, he had to have driven like 2 miles on this fucking runway. Like, he had to have been passing planes that were actively moving around him.
he just did, I have a DoorDash, and they're like, and they open the gate? I mean, what the fuck happened? Apparently, he just drove straight through the gate at the front of the tarmac and began driving for miles up and down the active runway. I mean, there's planes everywhere, dude.
Well, once they saw him, they probably grounded everything.
You know what? The thing earlier,
your flight gets delayed. Sorry, there's actually a man in a smart car that is driving around our runway. We will be taking off as soon as he gets the fuck off.
Men doing this are so stupid. Where am I supposed to go? What terminal are you at? What gate? It was determined that this was somehow completely unintentional. An investigation ended up with the man being let go without any charges. How?
How did he unintentionally drive into an dude? Because it's like, right when you notice you're on a runway, wouldn't you just turn around? Like, okay, sure, he drives through the gate thinking that he's going into a gated neighborhood. But then the second he's on like a tarmac and he's seeing fucking planes land, I feel like he'd be like, oh no. Like, why would he continue driving up and down?
Regardless of how insane some drivers act, it's hard not to feel bad for them, considering that working for DoorDash is extremely draining. Unfortunately, however, some drivers take out their frustration on the customers. After trying to surprise their partner with some Asian food, one woman was shocked to see that her driver had sent her a picture of him next to a dumpster and peeing on their meal completely unprompted. Completely unprompted! How do it... See, this is what I'm saying, though. How do we know it's completely unprompted?
We're only getting one half of the story.
I think so. Don't get me wrong. I think these things do happen. Some just people freak out. But I think when people make these stories, you're leaving out a little bit of information, aren't you? What did you do? Hey, man, how you doing today? I think it's some stuff that's just being like, hey, just let you know I'm in line, whatever. I'm in line, because you get a message like that from DoorDash sometimes. I'm in line, pick up your order, exclamation point. I bet some person would be like, make it quick. Just a little, just so.
Yeah, piss them off. Where are you? Where are you? Why are you driving so slow? Okay, buddy, fuck you. I just wouldn't deliver it, though. I wouldn't pee on the order. No, you know what you would actually need to do? You don't pee on the order. You still deliver it. You just shake the bag up. You go, oh, there's liquid. Fucking put it down. Still good food, but it's like, oh, now it's all over the place.
I'm sure piss all over it.
Fries all over the bag.
By this, the woman asked what was going on.
You bitch, I piss on you.
And all he said was, and I quote, you bitch, I piss on you, before ending the conversation.
I don't know. Where is I have? DoorDasher's name is Negman. Where is I have? Front porch.
All he said was, and I quote, you bitch, I piss on you, before ending the conversation. The woman called the police and allegedly got his car impounded. However, when she posted the DMs to r/DoorDash expecting sympathy, many of the customers found the situation funny, which enraged her even more. It is funny. In fact,
oh, it is funny. No, it actually is funny. I would also like try and get him fired, but in the moment I'd be like, that's kind of hilarious. I'd be annoyed. I'd be annoyed for like 5 minutes because I'd be like, fucking hell, man. Now I need to order more food. And then you get him fired, and then you fucking,
fucking get
order again.
Over it. It's one meal.
You guys think this is funny?
Yeah. See, that she definitely fucking did something.
I think she did.
Yeah, why are you posting it on Reddit assuming that people are going to be sympathetic towards you? That's our first problem. Some guy peed on my DoorDash order. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so upsetting. Oh, I would be so upset if I were you. Oh my God. My heart goes out to you.
Another driver was arrested after she got caught pepper spraying a customer's order. Courtney Stevenson had just finished delivering an Arby's order.
Bro, I heard about this one. Was this one recent? I feel like I saw this on TikTok. Yeah, 2025.
He got caught pepper spraying a customer's order. Courtney Stevenson had just finished delivering an Arby's order to a home in Evansville, Indiana, when she pulled out a small bottle of mace from her keychain and sprayed it inside around the bag. When the customers brought it inside and began eating, the wife began to choke and vomit, claiming her throat was burning. It's horrible, but it's also just... it would... I mean, like, the fumes...
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like unless you ordered something that was like really spicy, wouldn't you be like, wait, this is like foul?
Alone would be someone saying that once again, it's a Midwest couple being like, oh, goddamn, chicken to China, the Chinese chicken, this shit is popping. Opens it up.
Yeah, you'd have to smell it.
It's not that bad, Carol.
Arby's just smells like pepper spray base. Bro, I've never eaten Arby's. At least that I remember. I think I've eaten Arby's maybe once.
I told you should have went with General Chow's. Courtney was charged with 2 counts of battery, resulting in moderate injury. 2 counts of consumer
It's like fucking biochemical warfare, dude. You're spraying food with fucking pepper spray?
product tampering, and was banned from DoorDash. The horse.
Do we get a reasoning? I hate when it's just like, we say this, we move on. I want to be like, why did you do that? Like, what made you go, I'm going to spray this order with pepper spray? Also, horrible fit. Horrible fit. We got blue jeans, a long black leather jacket, and just a tucked-in white shirt. Ugh.
A driver named Olivia was caught up in a massive scandal after receiving a delivery. The instructions stated to leave it on the front steps of the home, which I will say, the delivery note option.
This was the one that like blew up, where it was like there was like a naked man on a couch and she took a picture of him and she was saying that he was like waiting for her with the door open, but he said that she opened the door. I don't even know what actually the full result was of this case. I feel like she got like fined or something.
The delivery note option might as well not even be there because I've never seen them actually do it. It's almost always disregarded. I digress. When Olivia arrived, she noticed the door just slightly creaked open. After a brief inspection, she could see a naked homeowner asleep on the couch. Instead of
filming him's wild.
Walking away and reporting the customer on the app, she decided it would be a good idea to walk further into his home and record him. Everyone's probably seen this.
Her walking further into his home is a claim made later by the man in court. There's no publicly available evidence.
Story by now, but it still appalls me. I can't believe it. She then went home and uploaded the footage to TikTok, claiming she had been sexually assaulted.
Wait, hold up. This is a lot. Contrary to popular belief, the video you just watched is the only publicly available evidence. No original upload or ring cam video exists on the internet in which she opens the door that was slightly ajar, or we were not able to find it. The screenshots from the deleted video is just a chop of the original footage. In the only video that is on the internet, she does not touch the door, she does not enter the house, and she's very clearly follows the instructions from the note on the app, which, if followed, would force anyone to see the man on the couch. Yeah, I think that's where we're in this weird gray area where it's like, okay, well, why is this dude butt naked on the couch, and why is his door unlocked? And was it open? The only other existing footage is the additional footage mentioned in the police report is not public and therefore does not specify what the footage is. Oh my God, so it's not on social media, but the police have it? There's no publicly available video of her.
If you see a naked person sleeping...
Hold up. Although there are some really bad AI okay.
If you see a naked person sleeping, is that assault?
He's in his own home. I think where you get into the debate is why... Yeah, you're allowed to be naked in your own home. That's not illegal. I'm saying if he ordered food and was naked in front of the door and left the door wide open, that's a problem. The debate comes from the idea of whether or not the door was open to begin with, right?
That's the gray area. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know how cracked it was, blah, blah, blah. I digress. To me, it sounds like a drunk man ordered food and passed out on his couch, whatever. If it was fully open and it was a screen door and the person is naked there.
Yeah, and it's also different if he was, like, awake and, like, doing something versus him just being like passed out, drunk, asleep, naked. The door was probably cracked. She should have just left it and then opened it, saw him naked, and then filmed it. I don't really know, though. Like, I don't want to assume.
Actually, that would be like, that's, what the fuck are you doing? The internet did not side with her and called her insane for walking into someone's home, even if the door was slightly open. Things would only escalate when she continued to post online, screaming at the top of her lungs and doubling down that she was sexually assaulted and how DoorDash was in the wrong for banning her. When local police got hold of her footage, they determined that the man was clearly drunk and asleep on his couch. This clearly indicated that there was no assault or wrongdoing since he was in his...
Yeah, like, that's what I was saying. Like, if he was, like, left the door cracked and he was, like, fucking, like, jorking it or some shit on the couch, like, that'd be, like, way fucking worse. But, like, I think the way that the lawyers are mocking it up against her was drunk man, ordered DoorDash, fell asleep naked on the couch, door was probably cracked. She should have just dropped the bag off, left, saw the door was cracked, opened the door, saw him naked, opened it more, filmed him. I don't know, though. Like, that's... I have no idea how this turned out.
But however, in January of 2026, she was charged with 2 felonies, 1 charge of unlawful surveillance, and another...
Oh, she got fucking charged?
No assault or wrongdoing since he was in his own home. For months, Olivia would defend her actions, but however, in January of 2026, she was charged with 2 felonies, 1 charge of unlawful surveillance, and another of dissemination of unlawful surveillance images, each carrying a maximum sentence of 4 years in prison. The saying, a few bad apple ruins the whole bunch, definitely applies to delivery drivers, as we've all had annoying experiences dealing with them. For some people, messing with their food is enough to put an entire app on their shit list, which justifiably so. Most of them do their jobs correctly, but there are plenty of drivers that seem absolutely incapable of doing.
But like, if it was like crap, why would she do that? That's what I don't understand. Like, I don't know, man. We're never gonna know though. If it's like the lawyers have this video that isn't released to the public of like her opening the door, then that's like the biggest thing. Is like if the door wasn't open and she opened the door, then it's fully on her. It's literally one or the other.
So, the next time you order food online and it gets delivered correctly, be respectful. After all, you never know how insane their shift has been. Right, guys? And also, too, I will say, I mean, have respect for the DoorDash driver and stuff. It's a meal. It's a meal. Granted, you paid money for it or whatever. If they didn't deliver in the right spot and you had to walk a few extra feet to get to whatever, or you had to do X, it's not the end of the fucking world. You know? Did somebody fuck up your order and you had to, you know, you had to, like, live with another thing? These things don't make it justifiably... okay, just to be like, well, I guess I'm just gonna get walked over. But at the same time, just like let it fucking go, man. Or just don't order through the app anymore. You choose a different one.
Yeah, I think it's like, from a customer perspective, if you're having like repeated bad experiences, like just stop ordering food. You know what I mean? That was a good video though. I did enjoy that. We gotta do push-ups, I know. We have a Darman video. Now, we haven't done a Darman video in quite some time, okay? It has been probably over a year since we've, like, I think we tried to watch a Darman video like 6 months ago and it was terrible. So that might be the same thing. And like, not a good terrible. Like, Darman videos are a good bad. You know what I mean? Like, a movie so bad it's good, but then there's a level of bad that it's just bad. We had one of those, the latter. So I'm hoping this one's good. It's about looks maxing and clavicular. Teen uses hammer to be handsome.
Respect potential, they respect proof. Strong jawline, strong life. Weak jawline, weak life. No one's coming to save you. You either upgrade.
That is a Looney Tunes mallet. That is not the shit PP guys are using to bone smash. That was like an actual hammer.
You either upgrade yourself, you stay invisible.
He just has that in his bathroom.
What are you doing?
Nothing, dude. Nothing. Get out of my room. Nothing. It's just bone smashing. That's not that crazy. Okay, well, bone smashing you shouldn't do. You're basically willingly injuring yourself to look better. But I feel like for it to be to the point of like you close the door on your brother, you have to be like injecting peptides into your like you're using a needle of sorts. You just hitting your face with a mallet. I feel like that's not that crazy. I mean, it's crazy, but it's like not like, oh, I gotta slam the door on them. They're seeing this.
Thinking of trying out for girls volleyball?
Oh, no. I was, the font. It looks like it was chosen during, I was, the font. It looks like it was chosen during, like, a fire drill or something.
Ouch, I made that.
What a fucking dweeb. Holy shit, the font. It's like Comic Sans. It's like one of my favorite fonts. You only really see that in like very basic uses of text. It's not
Poster.
Oh, well, hey, fire drills are really important. I mean, they're very efficient and, organized chaos is very key. It's great.
I'm kidding, I didn't make it.
That shit looks like AI.
Cool jacket.
Yeah? Thanks. I actually thrifted it. And,
I could tell. Oh, really? Oh, really? You thrifted that? Oh, my God. I thought you got that from Ralph Lauren.
I added the stitches and the patching. My brother actually helped me with that one. I just like making stuff feel less, like back
Ralph Lauren, same shit.
default.
Yeah. That one actually reminds me of henna.
Yeah, I grew up seeing
I always say Lauren, it sounds fancier.
patterns at weddings and family events and stuff, and so I try incorporating them where I can.
Do you ever do actual henna?
Sometimes. Mostly for my cousins and my little brother Keon, but he mostly asks for dragons.
You should bring some to my get-together. Maybe do a small design for me?
Just need help picking up supplies for your thing this weekend? I'll come early. Cole can carry stuff. Ryder can make sure the lighting loves him.
Finally. Why are you talking to this guy here? Looks like he's chud maxing. Why does he have this girl's volleyball poster in his fucking locker? This guy's a fucking loser now. Oh my God.
Charity work, I believe it.
Zane, I was serious. You should
Oh, me and the guys have to go jelk in the bathroom. Sorry.
up for the start of summer break. Bring the henna, if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll be there.
Trying to show up dressed like a museum shop.
That is like a Disney bully, bro. He has a sweater tied around his fucking neck.
Trying to show up dressed like a museum shop.
Nobody likes my style. Everybody thinks I'm so fucking lame because I wear henna fucking jean jackets. Oh my God, I'm such a loser. I should pay $50 to fucking get a looks maxing Discord. Oh.
Hey Zane, can you help me with this? I can't get the nose right.
Let's see. Check it out.
All right.
You like it?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, brah. That's totally rad. Thank you for the help, big bro.
Mom said you're going
The most non-human character fucking interaction that was.
to a party.
More like a little get-together, nothing crazy.
Wait, you should wear your jacket. It's got main character energy. Everyone else dresses like a school brochure. Your style's different.
Maybe that's the problem.
Mom, big bro's using Men's Vitality magazines. Oh my God, he's going down a bad rabbit hole right now. I think I saw a Looney Tunes mallet in the bathroom that he's using to bone smash. Every time I talk to him, he's always mewing. He never even says anything anymore. He's always just standing there looks maxing.
I'm guessing I'm a little early. I can leave and come back. I could also just stand in the front yard, pretend I got lost.
Actually, you might have perfect timing. This was supposed to look cute 30 minutes ago. You're making that face. Just say it.
I mean, it's kind of got like middle school vibes, but it's cool.
I knew it looked bad. Thanks. Are you gonna help me or what? Just stand there?
Why are the bottom two buttons unbuttoned? Is this like a casual look people do on a button-down shirt? Like, I get you don't button top button, but the bottom too. What the fuck? Zod said it's an Indian thing. Really? Well, we got fucking Christmas lights.
Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just let it pass through.
Yo, what fucking weird pivot did Darman videos make where they do these weird, like, music collab, fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like old Darman videos used to just be, like, straight acting, and now it'll be, like, a fucking B-roll highlight reel with, like, some wholesome shit in the background. Like, radio music. It's always coworker music in the background. And it's just, like, them hanging up Christmas lights and, like, being in love, and then it's gonna hard cut. If I predict this, don't even say fucking pre-watch. It's going to be this. It's going to hard cut, and it's going to be Clavicular, or the fucking guy that's supposed to look like Clav, is going to come walking down the sidewalk and be like, what a fucking loser. You're helping this woman with her fucking photography. What a low-tier normie thing to do, man. Alpha male's like, sit back and watch.
Nothing happened by accident. Flowers bloom.
Oh, you're sitting there and coloring? Oh.
Cause you planted them, watered them to perfection, and now there's no more empty bases. Now you reap all the benefits.
Okay, being able to do a henna as a man is like ultimate riz. That's surely bumping him up like 3 points. I know you're gonna say pre-watch, Chad. It's a Darman video. It's like the same script over and over again. That's gotta be like he's up 3 points now.
Looks like Zoe's buying what the museum gift shop is selling.
Guess time the museum gift shop goes out of business.
Yeah. This party is pretty cool.
Well, thank you so much for helping me.
I mean, thank you for having me.
That's just like not what they would say. Like if we're really leaning into this like looks maxing bully shit, they would look at each other and be like homophobic and be like, that's gay. Like that's what they would say. Like they wouldn't sit there and be like, why don't we like burst his bubble? Like they would say some fuck shit. Like,
Zoe, this photo wall is literally the cutest. It was all Zane.
Oh, no.
Zoe, come on. You need to get in this next one. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, Zaner!
What's up, you guys? You good, man? You look stressed. Dude, yeah, I'm chill.
He just needs to loosen up a bit.
Yeah.
oh, what a sick prank. Prank was. I shook up your beer. Oh my God.
Here. Come on, man. Peace offering.
Ooh, a sunrise IPA. I think I'd rather die than have that. Thank you for the offering, though. But yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna be drinking your IPA tonight.
Thank you. Yeah. Cheers.
I was recording on an iPhone 8. Who would ever crack a beer like that?
We got that? We got it.
Oh, you got that, dude? No way, man. Post that shit on Twitter. Post that shit on Twitter. Oh my God.
You got a little something. You got Gallo something.
Really?
Yeah, I would have drank that. Come on.
Bro, you know how often I spill beer on my shirt if I'm like out? I feel like most people are not caring about that. If you go to a bar where people are drunk and you're talking to guys that are drinking, like 1 and 2 of them have like some sort of alcohol on their shirt.
No tip. It's the only tip you need is looks maxing. All right? Step 1,
Make sure it lines up.
She gets it.
Okay, you know what's crazy though is that's like a pretty lore accurate depiction of like the TJR dupe LARPers. Like the guys that like TJR is actually rich. Like the guys that act like TJR and pretend to be like super rich, attractive guys that live in like Miami. When in reality they're like leasing their car and renting their apartment under like extreme levels of debt. And they're like full banking that people are going to buy their program. Buy my course on how to sell courses. You're just a fucking lonely loser chud, right? That lives in his mom's basement. Why don't you give me $100 and I'll tell you how you could sell a course and act like me so other people fall for your shit. Wait, isn't that kind of like a pyramid scheme? No, not at all.
Talk to Zoe without being awkward. Get invited to
No, it's an upside down diamond. Yeah, it's a half diamond. No, it's not a pyramid scheme. I would say it's more an inverted diamond.
real party. Stop being invisible. Stop being weird. It's
Bro, he's like writing with like fucking like expo markers.
stronger. Fix.
Oh, that sound is like bothering me.
And fix hair. Make. Wake. Respect me.
I want to mention the key harmony points: the temple, the jawline, and the chin. Now you want a narrow chin, something that's going to bring out your facial structure.
Bro, I was looking at my jawline the other day. Sorry, I'm not getting into some BP shit. I was looking at my jawline the other day. My chin sticks out so far that it like my jawline goes like this and then down. Like if I died and you looked at my skull, it would look so fucking weird. Like it like goes downwards, like out and then down.
Especially if you have hollow eye sockets. Make sure that you...
Isn't that like a bad thing? I feel like if I ever got into like MMA fighting, you could just chin me and I would just fucking faint. Like that's like a disadvantage from like a biological like human anatomy perspective. Not chin me. Yeah, I mean, dude, if I was in a boxing match and you punched me here, like that would fucking hurt so bad.
Put in color contacts so that they're a color that's at least...
Dude, honestly, is it the ideal build for boxing, like Discord mod? Like no chin. Like you have like no weak points. Like if you have no chin, is that bad or good? Like maybe you want a strong jaw, but I feel like if you just had like worm face, that would be like literally like, where are they punching you? You don't even need an iron chin. You just don't have one.
Appealing.
Hey, Zane.
Keon, no.
Have you seen the boxer Butterbean? I have. He's very large. The fuck is that?
No one respects the guy who says he's trying. They respect the guy who becomes absolutely undeniable. Starting with a strict lift.
Nah, what fucking off-brand earbuds is he wearing?
Your arms anymore. Now with a strict lifting regimen, you're going to want to hit a bench until you can't feel your arms anymore. That way, you'll be able to expand your frame so you can take up more...
Yeah, never lift legs, though. Only do upper body.
More space.
And just wear long pants.
Possibly away from all of the buttons. Looks massing isn't just the key. Take it seriously in the gym.
All right, I'm telling you, the program
Oh my
needs
god,
a
is he gonna drop the weight on his neck?
real proof point, all right? Not some guy that already has abs.
Exactly. We need a before. A real before. Someone people go and look and be like, that guy needed help.
Dude, say less.
You're joking. Dude, he's perfect. Look. You're already into it.
What happened there? We're starting a summer maxing program. Cole handles health.
That is a dollar store ass gold chain. I gotta say that right now. That shit is fake as fuck. Oh my god. Like they're getting him walking up.
What happened there?
That shit's plastic.
We're starting a summer maxing program. Cole handles health
Like yours? All right.
maxing. Training, food, nutrition.
And I'm in charge of status maxing.
And I handle looks maxing.
He's more in shape than them. That's like the funny shit. Like if you actually look at this guy's like forearms, he's just wearing a baggy tee. Like this guy is far stronger than these dudes.
And I handle looks maxing. Lighting, grooming, angles.
That's really cool, guys, but why do you want to help me?
If the program works on you, it'll work on anybody.
I mean, come on.
Work on him, it'll work on anybody. He's like the most like normal looking guy of all time. Work on you, work on anybody. You could find somebody else.
Come on, bro. We all know what you're doing.
So you in? Or you want to keep being whatever this is? Plus, if you don't embarrass us, you have a spot in the summer party.
What do I have to do?
You have to score at least an 8 to get an invite.
Score?
Here's some meth. What do I have to do? You're going to have to stop eating. Here's some methamphetamines. You're going to need to get addicted to these.
Ears are 2.5.
Oh my
Chin,
God.
'cause
Do
we
you
might
think they actually measure their faces?
want to look at some chin maxing. You can almost bulk the neck as wide as the chins. Going from the top of the hair, because you got to include the top of the hair in the measurement.
This is like that one show. What was that show they actually had in the early 2000s where they would bring on somebody that was really insecure and through a like a two-way mirror or like a one-way mirror, they would have a bunch of people like stare at this like half-naked person and be like, she's fat as shit. Her chin's ugly. She's acne. Her eyes look a little disproportionate. You know what I'm talking about. And then they would get her a shitload of surgery, and then they would do like a fucking reveal. That was like the most dystopian show ever. The Swan. I used to watch clips of The Swan. I never actually like got into The Swan, the show, comparable to like Storage Wars. They would bring somebody on The Swan and then like literally just fucking plastic surgery the shit out of these people. Like this is one of the people that they had on The Swan. This is just an example. But this is the same person. They would bring them on and they would have like average people just poke at every insecurity they ever had. And then they would be like 2 months. They'd get a shitload of surgery, maybe change their like workout regimen or whatever. And then they would do an after.
Let me get a full body shot.
At least it's even, right?
This is the pec measurement.
Body wax strips. What are we waxing? Like, I shave my armpits as a guy. Like, I gotta shave them soon. I shave my armpits as a guy every once in a while. And, like, I'll manscape. But, dude, guys that shave their legs fully, oh my God, dude. That has to be, like, the worst fucking day ever. That has to take 3 hours. If I had to shave my legs, you know how long that would take? Even if I had them already shaved and you're just, like, upkeeping it. Dude, the amount of hair I grow on my legs, it's like, dude, my under thigh hair is, like, a head of hair, bro. Like, that shit's that long. Like, that shit grows back in an instant. As a woman, I hate shaving. It's so annoying. Oh my God, I can't even imagine it. Being a woman and having to shave your legs, your whole body, like every day, every other day. You're just, oh, I gotta go shower. And people be like, oh, well, you're in the shower. Women take showers for 45 minutes. It's like, yeah, they gotta fucking shave their whole body.
Hey, I got you steak. You're gonna want all of this filled with protein. That's how you're gonna eat next. All the way to the top.
Fuck. Jinxie? Bro, literally Jinxie. Jinxie should it's like most guys. Like, do what you want to do. It's your fucking body. It's your life, you know? I just have to take that armpit hair is, like, uncomfortable and nasty.
It's all about the court. Come on, court.
use a washcloth. When I do use the washcloth, I'm using that shit one time and washing it, bro. When I see a motherfucker use a washcloth and they hang that shit up, I go, you just wash your butthole with that, you motherfucker.
Push it. Keep pushing. There you go. There you go. Come on. No danger.
Hand in straight ass? Yeah, okay. And then I wash my hands, bro. I'm in the shower.
Feel it in your core. There you go. Come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. There you go.
I got a dedicated butt cloth. I think that's even worse. Can I be real? If your butthole is that dirty that you have a dedicated cloth to wash your butthole, I feel like that's almost worse. It's brown. Did you buy it brown? No.
Zane, you've checked yourself 6 times since we sat down.
I'm not checking, Mom. I'm just looking around.
His name's Zane, bro. He's born to be a looks maxer.
Can you give your brother and I a moment?
Yes.
What's going on with you?
Nothing is happening, Mom. I'm working on a self-improvement plan, okay?
Oh, the plan is to improve who you are or change it?
Is there a difference?
There's nothing wrong in trying to improve yourself as long as you don't lose yourself.
All right, you know, I'm not feeling too hungry.
Talk to Zane.
Yeah. Use the adrenaline. Come on, push. There you go. All right, that's a new PR. Here. Haha, nice.
Zane?
Zoe. Hi.
You've been busy.
Yeah. Just trying to get stronger, I guess.
I didn't take you for an Irish goodbye kind of guy.
Oh.
Let me guess. He's going to be a dickhead to her because he thinks that he's going to be convinced that she wants him for looks more than personality. So he's going to act like a stubborn asshole and she's not going to like him. And then he's going to apologize and he's going to be like, oh my God, sorry. I'm so sorry. I realized that like you like me because of my personality and it doesn't matter if I'm a black pillar. And then they're going to end up falling in love.
No. I had gotten soda on my shirt, so I left.
I looked for you.
You did?
Zane, we're not paying for a gym membership to watch you flirt.
I should get back to my set.
I should get back to my sesh. Sorry, pyramid bench press right now. We're doing 9 sets.
Enough side quests. It's time for another rating.
Right.
Come on, bro. Flex your core.
I am, man.
And flex it.
It's time for another rating. Let's load up Omegle.
Harder.
I'm trying, bro.
All right, boys. She's up. Posted.
Okay.
Oh my God, he got rated higher than him. Oh, when the student becomes the master.
This is ridiculous. Muscles need to be hit every single day. I'm talking traps. I'm talking core.
I am.
No days off. They really need.
What's the average?
Ridiculous.
Looks like you're still not scoring that invite.
What?
Wait, what? 6'8". I thought he got a 9'3".
No. This can't be. Guys, I'm doing everything that you said. Maybe your program just doesn't work.
Oh, they changed it?
What? Oh, God.
He control inspected.
What is this?
Your level up.
How do you want that in the summer, Zane? 5.3? Or someone that people actually notice?
What the fuck was that noise? The paper bag got a hammer in it. Why did they just hand it to him? Oh my God, why would you hit yourself in the face that hard? He just
Zane?
breaks his jaw.
Hey.
Come here.
Can we not? I'm really tired.
Come here. No. Come here, Zain. What happened?
Mom, nothing happened, okay?
Zain.
I got hurt at the gym. Yeah.
Zain.
I told you I got hurt at the gym.
Zain, come here.
There it is. All right. See what we got here. Not bad.
All right, let me upload this one, boys. Now that's a successful case study, huh?
Congratulations.
Yo, we did it, guys.
And the summer dirt is on Saturday.
Yeah, I am there. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You'll definitely get into Alpha Beta Kappa. When you're in college, you're gonna have the honor of being sprayed with ketchup in a dark basement.
So how do you think he's gonna react to our little surprise?
We shall see.
Hey, have you looked at the folder I gave you?
Yeah, I can, because I got so much free time, man.
Can I ask you a question? Are you happy now?
Ketchup if you're lucky. No, literally.
I'm closer.
Bro, I just said I said random Greek characters, bro. What do you want me to say? Real frat name, Teak? Like...
What's this?
Hey! Don't touch my stuff, man. Come on, dude.
All right, little pre-party snack.
Just something to help
2 Tylenol.
take the edge off, you know? Mm-hmm. Have some fun.
Oh, I don't really know about that.
Hey, invite can still be taken away.
Dude, you're telling me you don't want to take part in this? We've got some high-level acetaminophen. I don't even think you understand how much anti-inflammatory this is.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Cheers.
Yeah. This shit'll constrict your blood vessels way more than anything else.
Cheers.
They, like, so clearly didn't eat that. Literally in front of his face. Literally in front of his face, he just threw it out the window. Oh, my God, you think it's a laxative? It's actually an estrogen pill. Good luck.
Hey, how's it going?
See?
Let's go.
Hey guys, what's up? Oh, how you doing? Hey.
Yeah, go. Hey, you look different.
Hey, Zoe, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, that's the point, right?
I've been trying to talk to you. You haven't answered any of my texts.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's like, they actually just gave him drugs. That's like really weird. They like gave him drugs and then didn't take them.
I've been busy.
Like they bought like Xanax or MDMA or what, I mean like whatever they were trying to make that. It was Tylenol, but whatever they were trying to make that seem like they gave him and then didn't take this guy.
The boys.
You've been hanging out with Blake.
Well, and Ryder and Cole. I know what you're doing.
Oh my God, is the brother gonna get hurt bone smashing and that'll lock the big brother in?
Hey, Zane. Big moment. Come on.
A blast.
You don't have to go every time he calls.
Everybody inside. Got a little surprise for everyone.
I love surprises.
Hey, case study. Let's go.
Case study? Come on, let's go. It'll be fun.
All right, listen up. Since everybody's been asking about what our summer program actually does, I figured we'd show you proof.
Woo, woo.
Yeah.
Are they just gonna make fun of him?
Blake, stop.
Relax. Guy's a happy ending.
Excuse me, guys. All right.
The face he made. What? What? He looks exactly the same.
Zane, with the most disgusting, embarrassing before I've ever seen in my life. And brother, that's saying a lot. Cheers, boys.
Bro, that's like crazy weird. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say they should have picked somebody else, but like they're being like the most disgusting before. Bro, he's like a very normal looking guy.
What is this?
What, you really thought we were your friends, bro?
Yeah. I thought you saw me as a friend. Not some experiment.
Hey, don't be dramatic, man, okay? This is the best you've ever looked.
What the fuck what is this advice? Rules: no junk food, no junk food, no soda, 1 gallon of water, posture. Protect your energy.
Kian?
Back up, Mom. I'm gonna bone smash. I'll do it.
Mom, I can explain, okay? It's not...
Can you? I found Kian in your bathroom. Zane, he was trying to copy you. What do you have to say for that? Kian looks up to you. You're his hero. Do you want to see what he made you? Look at it.
That's just AI, bro. ChatGPT made that. Hey, nice job, Grok. Good one on that. Your little brother that's also probably in like high school is drawing cartoons of you as a hero. I mean, come on. Being yourself is your power. Oh, like, bro, there's a level of like the message is valid, but the delivery is so lame. You're weird. You don't fit in. Shaking, upset, confused.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Kian. I need to be your superhero.
Hey, Mom told me
I'm
that...
sorry I went through your stuff. It's just everyone says we look alike. So if you hate how you look...
No, stop. There is nothing wrong
They look nothing alike.
with the way you look. Do you understand me?
Why are you trying so hard to change?
Because I was trying to be like everyone else. Like in those brochure and magazine covers. But you know what?
Oh my god, that's so corny. Zane the hero. Ugh.
I'd rather be this. Listen, there's nothing wrong with trying to improve yourself. So long as you don't actually lose yourself in the process. I took things a little too far. And I
Bro said it's a YouTube video, dog. They ain't gonna look exactly alike. I know. I'm just saying the point doesn't make sense.
don't want you to make the same mistakes I did, okay? Alright, buddy.
Oh, really, dude? That's crazy. I thought I was watching CCTV footage this entire time, and this is somebody's real life.
What's this?
Oh, I made it for your jacket while you were being emotionally unavailable.
Well, that's a very professional review of my summer. I deserve that.
He steals people's brains and make them think comments are facts. So what are you gonna do when you get back to school in the fall?
The jacket's back.
Hey, yeah, it is. My stylist said it had main character energy, so.
Your stylist sounds smart.
Yeah, well, he's 13 and he charges in the form of snacks.
Did you guys hear? Blake ended up in the hospital.
Did you hear? Blake died. Did you hear? Blake was bone smashing one night and he just went too far.
He wanted everything to be perfect and took things a little too far at the party.
You okay?
Yeah, I was just, I don't know, I thought he had it all figured out, you know? Maybe he was also hurting.
I'll see you guys.
Come on.
Dude, do you think Darman's gonna come in at the end here? I don't know if he does that anymore. I love when he's like, I hope you guys enjoyed this Darman video. If you want to leave a like, I would really appreciate it because sometimes people are going through things and you just have to support them through it. Looks maxing isn't everything. And sometimes you just got to be in your own heart. Bro, come on, Darman, where are you at? Oh, he doesn't do that anymore? Never thought I would see a Darman video about looks maxers. We got collab on Darman. How high are the bills? Darman makes sad video after finding out about hypergamy. It's got main character energy, got me.
Jacket. It's got main character energy.
Wow, that one slipped by me. Raw milk plus sleep. All right, that was an interesting video. Next video, it's a banger. Can farts kill you?
They say
Fart
farts
City.
are silent but deadly. But can farts actually kill you? Would a fart kill you? Is it okay to sleep with the fart's sister? Am I the asshole for sleeping with a fart's sister? What should I do if a fart said he'd
What do you mean a fart sister, bro? What the fuck is he saying?
kill me for sleeping with his sister? All these questions and more will be answered today in the Goon Cave. Farts are made up of about...
Oh, yeah, this video is really brain rot. Okay. All the answers about farts killing people and farts dating a fart sister, whatever the fuck that means. Answer in the Goon Cave.
3/4 nitrogen from swallowed air. But don't let this...
Yeah, bro, they say that. I was Googling the other day why I fart so much because it was almost concerning. I was ripping ass probably like 40 times a day. And I was like, damn, man, like, I feel like something's wrong with me. And it said that I was eating too fast and I'm swallowing air. How the fuck am I swallowing air? Like, is that going to make me gassy? I feel like I fart so much because I eat fucking like Brussels sprouts, bro. I eat Brussels sprouts and asparagus. Asparagus makes my pee smell like death. Every day, bro. It's like actually, yo. There was one day I ate asparagus, and like a lot of asparagus. And I was at like this bar, took a piss, and it smelled so bad. I walk away and I'm washing my hands and I'm like, man, this bathroom reeks. Not even because I ripped ass. My piss, if you smelled my piss, it smelled like it would be like neon green. Like it would burn through the ground.
Figure deceive you. The vocal minority...
How does your pee smell bad? Asparagus makes your pee smell like farts. Because you, like, the way you digest asparagus, it turns into, like, not methane. It turns into something that makes your piss smell like fucking shit, dude.
The rest is composed of trace elements like methane and oxygen, but the smallest amount is hydrogen sulfide, which makes farts so stinky. Now, depending on your gut's composition, these metrics can vary, but
yeah, I think what makes like a fart really smelly? If you're eating like sludge, if you're eating like a lot of fatty foods and then also like fibery greens, like if you ate for dinner beans, bacon, and Brussels sprouts, and you just and then maybe chugged a Mountain Dew, and you let that muster in the stomach region, I think you would have the worst smelling farts of all time. It would be actually morbid. I don't think you could kill somebody. If you trapped somebody in a room and like you contained the farts in a room, maybe you'd be able to kill somebody with that.
really find that farts are mostly nitrogen with some hydrogen sulfide, which makes sense because air is mostly nitrogen. By the way, I found out that a lot of these studies measuring...
I do have a lot of days where my farts don't smell like anything, and that's really nice. When you're just ripping straight air. Smelly farts are funny, though. Brooke will get mad. We'll be watching a movie or some shit. I'll just rip ass. Sometimes it's loud and she'll get a warning call, kind of like a fire alarm, and so she'll like prepare herself. There was one time I ripped the biggest fart ever. It was so quiet. It was like silent, but it was a lot of air. And like 15 seconds go by. And she just goes, oh, and just like runs away. Like it was a fucking gas bomb that just got unleashed. She was like actually jump scared by it. It was hilarious.
Fart composition. And
she was like, did you fart? It smells like a gas leak.
I travel a lot for content, and with traveling a lot comes spending a lot of money on various things that I need to function. And one of the best ways that I have been spending and managing my money is with Chime, the sponsor of today's video. Chime leads the way for fee-free banking and helps their users keep more of their money as well as get money back on everyday purchases. Chime helps their users get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit and also offers a 3.5% APY on their savings, which is 8 times higher than the national average. 8 times. And if you're trying to build your credit, the Chime card is for you. With no annual fees, interest, or a credit check, Chime helps you earn cash back on everyday purchases while also building your credit. Chime helps you build credit in a safe way using their secured Visa credit cards, which enables you to help build your credit if you have bad credit or if you're just starting out and need to obtain credit over time. It's also incredibly easy to set up a Chime account. It takes minutes, literally. So click the link in the description or scan the QR code and get started with Chime today. Right now, if you use my link, you could get a bonus of up to $350. Start saving and building credit with Chime. Thank you to Chime for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into it.
Involved inserting tubes up people's rectums to...
Wait, what?
Involved insert the way I found out that a lot of these studies measuring fart composition involved inserting tubes up people's rectums to extract their big stinky farts. All right, for this experiment, we're going to be sticking a tube in your rectum. Are you sure? This tube seems
I mean, that does seem a lot more scientific than like a doctor just like right by your butthole. Whenever you're ready.
Farts are harmless to us because they quickly dissipate. But what if you were confined to an area with poor ventilation in a pressurized tube? Well, luckily...
Yeah, like if you like put everybody in a box with no AC and gave everybody just straight beans and chili and you had like 30 men just fucking ripping ass, do you think it would get to the point where like it was actually unbearable? Like, would you pass out from that?
This isn't a problem on
Why is Jeffrey Epstein in this video?
Airplanes, submarines, and spaceships thanks to
air circulation,
which prevents people from suffocating on farts and CO2. But are the elements in farts...
Bro, the one video of the guy farting on the plane, it's not even a guy farting on the plane. It's a guy complaining about somebody farting on a plane, and he's like, dude, please, whoever it is, stop. I feel like I'm getting tortured. I gotta Google that. Farting on plane TikTok.
Whoever is farting, don't fart, please. It smells bad.
Bro, you know how bad the fart would have to smell and how many times they'd have to smell for somebody to actively, like, ask out loud for somebody to stop farting? Because, like, if somebody ripped ass on a plane one time and it reeked, I'm not saying shit. How many times would they have to fart for you to say something? 10? 10 plus. It would have to linger for, like, minutes on end.
It's deadly. Well, when the brain stops receiving oxygen, it stops functioning. So all the other gases and farts could kill you. Hydrogen sulfide stands out because it severely inhibits cellular respiration over the other compounds. So hypothetically speaking, if you strapped one of those fart tubes into someone's throat, they would probably gag and eventually asphyxiate. I'd like to imagine a saw trap where hundreds of people are hooked up to those fart tubes and have them all end up in some guy's mouth.
Throughout your life, you've crop dusted thousands of people and blamed your farts on small children. Now you must inhale gas until you pass.
But that's a very improbable way to go out. So let's come up with something a bit more realistic.
Flamethrower.
Ready to roast.
Earlier, I had mentioned that methane makes up about 7% of...
Yeah, I've seen videos where guys will rip ass with a lighter over their butt, and it'll shoot out, like, fire.
Farts. And as we all know, methane is flammable.
Oh, literally right there. Do you think that's dangerous, though? Like, would that set your butt on fire?
And as some of you probably didn't know, methane lacks color and is odorless. But how many farts would it take to fill up a flamethrower so you could, hypothetically, burn someone to death? Let's assume a fart is 100 milliliters.
I think if you gave me a week, I could contain... I think if you gave me a week of my farts and you jarred them up, I think you would have enough methane to light somebody on fire.
So one fart would give us 7 milliliters of methane. During World War I, the German Flammenwerfer used a fuel tank with a capacity of about 19 liters.
Actually, flamethrowers use liquid fuel like gasoline or napalm, not methane.
So if we do the math, it would take approximately 2,715 farts to fill a flamethrower.
Damn, bro. But that fills a flamethrower. You don't need the entire canister of a flamethrower.
Humans fart around 14 to 23 times a day, so let's average...
Bro, what? 14 to 23? Wait, so I'm averaging a regular fart count? I thought I was crazy for farting like 20 times a day. Nah, bro, you probably fart in your sleep. Chat, how many times? Nah, I'm not even asking that. Never mind. I don't want a chatter's answer.
Average that to about 18.5 farts.
Okay.
That would take someone...
I think I'm above that average on a regular week. I think I'm probably ripping ass probably 25 times a day.
175
on average. I don't know. Like today I probably farted like 4 times. But it's really a upkick on the back end. Like I'm a second half investment on the fart counts. Like right after I'm done stream and I eat, it's a weekend, so it's different. But if it's a weekday and I'm done streaming at like 9:30, 10, I eat. Right when I'm done eating, I probably fart like 5 or 6 times. And then it's just like the rest of the day. I'm just ripping ass at that point.
Days to fuel a flamethrower. But let's be honest, there's no way you'd strap your ass to a fart-sucking machine for half a year. Let's use cattle instead. Cows produce...
Bro, there was a time where I used to be able to fart on command, man. I think me and Chris were talking about that when we were playing Little Nightmares. That shit was like low-key a skill. I used to be able to like suck air into my butthole and I would fart. And then I could just keep repeatedly, like infinitely farting. But it wasn't like a methane fart. It would just be like air farts. Yeah, I would be like fart maxing. That's a thing now. Dude, what? What do you mean, dude, what? That's a regular ass. How do people fart on command? I'm so serious. Strategically swallowing air into your butthole and forcing it out. It's like, bro, this was years ago. I used to be able to like dead ass lean over and just fart like endlessly. I can't do it anymore. I kind of want to try though. I don't think I'd be able to. Wait, I'm going to try. Quiet on set. I'm going to focus real quick. No, I would have to. It has to be in like you have to like position yourself in like a yoga pose to be able to do it. Yeah, it'd be like queefing, but with your butthole.
Use 500 liters of methane per day.
Yo, Shafiqo said I used to be able to do that. Thank you. Somebody else. Somebody else. Everybody's saying TMI. Nobody's able to do that. What the fuck you mean? Come on, bro. You've never been able to fart on command? Come on.
Holy shit! How many cows are there? 157 billion. That means cows are producing two.
Aren't there like a trillion chicken? Okay, no, I'm a little over. Chat, how many chickens do you think are in the world? If there's 1.5 billion cows, I'm gonna go 100 billion chickens. 26 billion, not 26 chickens. 26 billion chickens. A number that fluctuates daily due to hatching and slaughter. How many chickens are killed? How many chickens are killed in a year? 75 billion chickens are killed every year. Wow. How many chickens do you think you eat in a year, chat? I mean, it varies. I eat way more chickens now than I used to because I used to eat red meat. I would say I averagely I'm eating over 100. I'm eating 100 chickens. I'm probably contributing to 100 chickens' deaths per year. I'll eat like 3 whole rotisserie chickens a year. Casually. And that's just like an entire chicken in itself. Like it's just a dead chicken. I more think about shrimp. I eat shrimp a lot. And like, bro, in one meal, I'll eat like 30 shrimp. Mini shrimp, but like, bro, that's 30 dead shrimp.
186.5 trillion liters of methane that could severely impact the climate, causing irreversible damage, shutting down supply chains and displacing
Yeah, it is weird that like part of a global warming crisis is cow farts.
billions of people. Is anyone doing anything about this?
Oh wait, no, never mind. It turns out most of that comes from cows burping, so
a cow belch is worse for the environment than a fart.
It doesn't count. The oldest joke can be traced back to at least 1900 BC in ancient Samaria. It translates to something which has never occurred since time immemorial. A young woman did not fart in her husband's lap.
Yo, when do you think the first person thought a fart was funny was? I feel like cavemen, bro. That shit had to be funny then. You're falling asleep, like, you know, in like a bone structure in like the Ice Age. That'd get a chuckle out of me. It's always been funny. Motherfucker said bone structure. Yeah, people used to sleep in bone structures made of like animal tusks in the winter. Learn your historical facts, buddy. When was the first fart considered funny? The earliest known fart joke is from ancient Samaria in 1900 BCE. So 4,000 years ago, somebody made a fart joke on a clay tablet. That's exactly what this guy just read. I don't watch the videos that we're watching, chat. That's literally the exact joke he just said that in the, okay.
Something which has never occurred since time immemorial.
Well, this ain't funny, bro. This doesn't even make sense. Something which has never occurred since time immemorial. A young woman did not fart in her husband's lap. Well, women can't fart, so that's kind of a stupid joke. It's not even...
Could not farting kill you? When you hold in farts, the gas is absorbed back into your bloodstream, which carries it to your lungs, and you'll eventually exhale the fart. Assuming this process doesn't happen, you could...
Bro, I hate being bloated, but I love the feeling of being bloated, and then you feel like that fat-ass air bubble move through your intestine into like your butt region, and you're like, I'm about to feel so much better in 5 seconds.
Hypothetically, build up enough gas to pop.
When you got those bubble guts, you never had that shit? You never had that shit where you just feel like air bubbles moving through your stomach?
I'm sure that knowledge makes a very sick person extremely happy. In our experiment, let's assume humans generate 1 liter of gas per day. The large intestine should only hold about 1 to 2 liters. Your intestines would eventually rupture under extreme pressure, but it wouldn't be a full body explosion. You'd die from internal bleeding. To make the human body pop like a balloon, we need a completely sealed digestive system. That means no burping, no farting, no absorption, and no jelqing. There would need to be gas pressure so extreme.
No jelqing?
that it could overcome the tensile strength of human skin. For comparison, human skin has about the same tensile strength as soft pine wood. The intestines alone would rupture at around 4 psi, and human skin can break at around 100 psi. But we want an explosion, so the human body would need an instant internal pressure change of about 200 to 300 pounds per square inch. So, unless you replace Grandpa's oxygen tank with your asshole and continue to let cows respirate, farts will not kill you. Thank you for joining me in the Goon Cave, yet again, and I'll see you guys...
That's for blowing out my sister.
Bro, this guy's videos are so weird. Oh my god. The other one, dude, to put it in perspective, the only other video we watched of Raygasm was how to speedrun getting cancer. That's the videos Raygasm makes. How many hamsters can power my computer? I love the random ideas, though. Early flight attempts Goblin's Guide. Oh, my God. I kind of want to watch that. We're not going to watch it today, though. All right. Next video. Spotting the clues in AI slop.
In Eagle Flame, during a college football game, a bald eagle did its pre-game flight, but instead of returning to its trainer, it flew straight to the arm of the only Native American in the crowd. Out of thousands of people, it chose them. The stadium went silent, knowing they just witnessed something powerful. A moment of respect, spirit, and visibility. Folded hands sparkle. Yeah, no, it's not AI, no.
Some shit you see on Facebook. Is this Facebook? I don't know what app this is. I feel like it's so easy to scam old people with AI now. You just make some on Sora, remove the watermark, and then be like, look at this wholesome video. And then you'll just see a bunch of like grandmas and grandparents in the back like, blessed up. That's awesome. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. A group of rats saved a child from a lion. And they'll believe that. And it'll be the rats like making a bed, carrying the kid away. And like swarming the tiger. They'd be like, wow, nature really does help people sometimes.
Oh, it's his eagle when he gets hired to fly it at sport events, yeah. Yeah, my initial thinking was that, but then I saw...
How do you show this is AI? I feel like you could see when stuff is AI when people have like lifeless eyes. Like, look at that shit. Like, they don't look like they're looking at anything. I also think it was the dude I saw blow taking a piece of a brownie. What is that?
The dude below him taking a pic with what seems to be a piece of brownie. And the hand below would have been blocking their own camera. I ran a video on people believing AI slop was real 2 years ago, and you all said, nah, Matt, the comments are all bots too. No one actually gets tricked by AI. Well, look at the mess we're in.
2 years ago, I think people wouldn't get tricked. But now AI's good enough to where, yeah, the majority, every Twitter video at Grok. Is this real? At Grok, did this actually happen?
Now, having a question
and then Grok, like, you're asking an AI if it's AI, and the AI could be wrong. It's like, the amount of trust people have, I know, like, ChatGPT and Grok and, like, AI in general is smart, and smarter than the average person. But that doesn't mean that it's right every time. It still doesn't actually work for video. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're not going to know.
Everything we see these days, like some nightmarish version of Is It Cake? AI used to be easy to spot, but now requires more detective work. Like,
I still think it's not easy, but after you watch, like, 30 Sora videos, I think you could, with, like, 85% accuracy, pin whether or not something's real.
The lobster claws are the same size. That doesn't happen in real life. True legends, One Final Farewell, Eric Clapton and Paul McCartney break down. No, he didn't. Paul McCartney's left-handed. There's always some clue from how AI has slipped up, even as small as the fact that nobody ever writes prices $299.00 because it's been studied that when the .00 included, people are less likely to buy. So keep your eyes peeled. Ben & Jerry's milkshakes in all your favourite flavours. Don't know about you, but I want to try fish food, face-savouring food emoji. Will they do any in the dairy-free flavours? Please don't be AI. Ah, yes. Bernazzi's Bender's Berries.
Dude, and the fact that they see this and then don't even, like, Bro, like, I'm not even saying you need to look at this and then stare really close to see the flaws in the AI. Just look up if it's real. Why are we asking Grok? Like, so many things. Ben & Jerry making a milkshake bottle. Is Ben & Jerry's making a milkshake bottle? No. Just Google it. Like, I feel like actually people I don't want to say Google's the end-all be-all too, because Google itself 10 years ago was the same fucking problem, where people just Google something and then immediately believe it. But Google's AI now, not if you fucking scroll down. I use Google AI too, but I'm saying, like, scroll down. The first result's AI, and then just fucking swipe past that shit and look at an actual article or Ben & Jerry's website. You know? Nobody does that anymore. I think people have actually replaced Google with AI. Like, the amount of people that when they have to look up something, they just chat GPT it instead of Googling it is nuts. They never look at articles. They never do anything. They just immediately go, well, ChatGPT said this, so. Did you know 82% of Americans don't have a high-yield savings account? That is leaving free money on the table that you could have. You just have sitting in a bank account, not accruing interest. That's where Chime, the sponsor of today's video, can help you. Chime's high-yield savings account earns 3% APY. That is 7 times the national average of 0.39%. That is a huge difference. Let's do the math. If you have $7,000 in a regular savings account earning 0.39% APY, that is $27 a year. If you use Chime's high-yield savings account, that $7,000 could earn $210 a year. That is an entire gym membership, pair of headphones, so many other things. That's way more money. Way more money. The average American also spends $300 a year in bank fees. Chime, on the other hand, has no overdraft fees, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees. Another reason to switch over. Signing up is quick and easy, and what better time to get in than right now, because you can file your taxes for free through Chime. Make your money work for you and switch to Chime to get up to a $350 bonus and earn up to 3% APY on your savings. Go to chime.com/Joe Bartolozzi. It'll be the top link in my description, or scan the QR code on screen and make sure to go through my link to get the bonus. Plus, you get no overdraft fees and your paycheck up to 2 days early with Chime. That is chime.com/Joe Bartolozzi. Thank you to Chime for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it.
I love Strawberry 68 cake. London. Before everything, it was one of the most beautiful, clean, and safest places in Britain. Yeah, back then they drove on the right. It was crazy. Not just that, the backwards man. The backwards man.
Dude, it's so hard. No, because, like, your eyes you don't immediately notice it. Like, when I saw this, I was like, okay, well, it's probably AI, and I was looking up here to see what looked weird. I think it's also just, like, come on, like, the picture of the kid smiling with the kid, like, it's just, like, too perfect of a photo.
Beautiful, clean, and safest places in Britain. Yeah, back then they drove on the right, and Culkin reunite at family Christmas party.
Dude, it's the eyes, man. I feel like AI's so bad at getting eyes to look normal. Once they ace that, it's going to be hard to tell. It kind of looks like they get Macaulay Culkin, and then they just, like, paste, like, weird clay eyes on every character. Also, what the fuck is that in the back?
Dressed as Home Alone kids, recreating a classic holiday moment. I like how kid...
Facial expressions, I think they get the smile right. It's just, like, at times it looks a little uncanny.
Holiday moment. I like how Kiernan has an extra of
Oh, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Does he have 11 fingers?
Corley's arm. Oh my fucking god, how did I miss that? And what the heck is this in the background? Crown emoji, the 2 Ps pack.
We're getting extremely close to indiscernible video, and it's worrying the amount of fraud that'll happen. What do you mean by fraud, Brady? Like scams? Or just like defamation or shit? Like, what are you saying is gonna be... I think it's going to be like fake news. Like, it's going to be scams. And then also, I think most social media outlets are going to be unreliable because a lot of people don't like, here's the problem. News outlets in general are biased, right? They're trying to share news and inform people, but first and foremost, they're a company that's trying to make money. So they're going to share the news that they think is best and what's going to make them the most money. So a lot of people go to social media, but now you could get paid to use Twitter. You could get paid to use Facebook. You could get paid to use Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and Twitch and all these other platforms. So news outlets are going to be more and more motivated to just create false narratives. So while there may be accounts that are still trustworthy, on your For You page or your feed, you might see something that's a news post from a page that is literally just full of fake shit. I could get paid? Yeah. And you see it now. I mean, I can't like quote accounts, but you could probably find them on Twitter pretty quickly. There are Twitter accounts that flat out post fake shit. Maybe with a culmination of semi-real or slightly misinformed shit. But like, they just post stuff that gets views, right? Because it's not if the news is true, it's if the news is going to get clicks and likes and interaction and engagement. That's what you want. And it's like, that's a problem on actual news outlets as well, because it's like, you're not actually going to inform people of anything good. You're not going to inform people of anything that's not going to gain eyes. But it's even worse on social media when you just give that to just the hands of a random guy that could just do whatever he wants. The amount of people that just believe the first thing they see. And I'm not trying to say that of like you guys in my chat, but some of you guys as well. And even me at times, like the amount of ignorance people have to what's going on in the world, where they just see something and immediately go with it. They don't fact check. They don't look for themselves. They don't, actually interact with an individual or anything themselves. They just go, oh, well, somebody said this. This said this. I can't. And then they just move on.
Why Taylor Swift and Donna Kelsey's 2025 shopping spree just redefined the in-law relationship. I like it how AI thinks Taylor would wear the same outfit.
I've seen 5 TikToks about people bitching about the Apple charging the iPhone 18. iPhone 18 has not been announced in any capacity. They're literally just believing fake videos. Yeah, the charging port shit. I saw that and I looked it up and it said they hadn't announced anything. iPhone 18 charging port. I want to see if that rumors suggest, but it doesn't actually say that's what they're going to do. It's expected to use USB-C. They're gonna. Like, there's no way they wouldn't. I'm going to also have the take. I love that iPhone switched to USB-C because now I don't need some fuck-ass iPhone charger. Like, there's only 2 chargers that you need. Like, the speaker Android charger and the USB-C. And that's it. Those are the only charging cords I need. And anything that I need to charge fits in those 2 fucking slots. Either USB-C or this. Or just USB. It's amazing. It's like, I know it sucks too if like you're somebody with like an older iPhone as people move forward. But it's like, it's just awesome.
Shopping.
Yeah, micro USB. I never know the name of it. I just go Android charger.
The floor laughing emoji. It's the tiny microphone for me. The goal is never Gucci bags. It's acres of land. RIP to that horribly long misshapen horse skull emoji. Just imagine how small the horses would be if they walked all the way to the house. I'm a farmer's daughter, and some people think that makes me less. I grew up on a sweet potato farm about 10 miles outside of town, where mornings...
And who's posting this? Like, are people posting this for... It has to be for money. Like, the account that's posting this isn't just like an auto-ran bot. Like, some person is making this image and then faking this.
Start before the sun.
For engagement.
And vacation means a county fair. My parents have done...
I think people on Facebook are doing this too. Because it's like, you pretend to be this wholesome farm girl, and then you get, like, some 80-year-old sugar daddy to be like, oh, you're what women aren't like anymore. Do you want to date me? And then they get scammed out all their money.
Under that.
It's catfishing, but most catfishing previously used to be, like, pretending to be somebody you're not. This is just, like, you're not even a person. Like... You're catfishing as an AI individual.
Yeah, I'll stop you there. The chicken have duck feet, you stupid goddamn dumbass emotionally manipulative robot prick. Today, I returned a library book I checked out when I was a kid. And I'm old enough now that the librarian behind the desk had to blink twice, like she thought I was joking. This is AI photo. A book that old wouldn't have a barcode. They only started using those 30 years ago at the earliest, and it wouldn't have been on the cover. They were still tucking in the books, so they could also stamp the card as reminder to return. Well spotted. Very good, but also
where the red fern grows. Like that's what gave away the barcode. Gave away its fake. Where the red fern grows.
Where the red fern grows. Oh, sounds like a good book. AI fucking slop. United passenger posted his first class ticket.
What a big ticket, and what language is that?
it to brag about Trump and someone cancelled his flight. Fuck, AI's getting too good. Why does his ticket say Unico and United? Why is the champagne in his glass but his champagne is unopened? And why is he holding his bollocks? You forgot his legs shorter than his arm. Plus, he's literally on the flight. Right? Loudly crying face emoji, loudly crying face emoji, loudly crying face emoji. What, they're gonna kick him off now, are they? What's happened there then? Okay, cabin crew, come in. Can I just confirm you've served all the food and drink, yes? Fantastic. So everyone's got a hot meal and a full glass of alcohol right in front of them, correct? Great. If you could just go through now and actually make sure that everyone's got a ticket. Brilliant. And then after that, probably best start thinking about taking off. Where are pictures of Obama praying? Ooh, not many clues to work with here. Oh, but let me just try something. One sec. Marietta Handyman Services.
Oh, that's bad. You could tell just like off of the smoothness. AI always over smooths people's skin. There's no texture.
Safely. Wired right? No.
Oh, he has 3 hands. I didn't even see that. Oh my God.
Stress.
And he's just not even holding the fan.
Do all of your workers have 3 hands? Marietta Mandyman? Some hospitals and hospices in the UK and Australia have introduced cuddle beds. That is, special wider beds that let families lie beside their...
This seems horrible, dude. Cuddle bed, but they got, yeah, and they got a bedpan under that. Imagine, bro. Oh my God.
Loved ones who are terminally ill. These beds bring comfort, warmth, and emotional closeness during the most...
Yeah, why don't you emotional comfortness. Hey, your dying grandma. Why don't we lay on her? Also, she has 3 hands.
Who are terminally ill. These beds bring comfort, warmth, and emotional closeness during the most difficult final moments of life. Do you think this practice should be followed by all hospitals? Again, AI slipping up on the old hands, but it does have a solution for that, though. Happy birthday to my twins, Party Popper 2 Hearts. Some heartless people won't congratulate them just because they're different, broken heart crying face. Hashtag stay strong. I refuse to believe we humans are this stupid. Oh, I've got bad news for you.
Oh my God. Dude, and it's all like the Facebook moms. Christina O'Boyle. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthday blessings. Happy birthday to both of you.
What are they supposed to do with those blocks? Just going back to this one.
What it just...
Though quickly, what's odd is that it's based on a real idea.
I didn't even think about that. That one I was trying to see why it was AI. I was going to say, well, like twins, what are the odds that they, even if you're genetic twins and one of you is missing, you know, your lower half of your arms, would that mean that the other one would also be missing the lower half of their arms?
Just going back to this one, though, quickly, what's odd is that it's based on a real idea, on a real picture. The AI decided to festoon with messed up flags and turn it for no reason into an airbed. God, imagine you sit on the side of this and grandma just launches into the air like a trampoline.
I do think hospitals are too sad. This does look more comfortable, but the problem is it's just like, it's unrealistic to assume that like people are going to come cuddle with their dying grandparents.
Like 5 nurses trying to hold the bed down and get her up for a bath, and she's just flopping around in the middle like a fish. AI has a habit of doing this. Here's a photo, a real story. The Arizona Fire Department had 19 babies born to the 18 firefighters inside of 1 year. AI decides, no, I can do that photo. Baby? Yeah, I've seen one of those before. Yeah. Hey, you guys. My favourite baby. God bless. Folded hands. Am I crazy, or does this child look like that wild...
But why would somebody make that into AI if it's already a real image? Like, they didn't change anything. They just said, recreate this in AI. Like, just to see if it could copy it?
Yes, restoration of that Jesus portrait done by that old lady in Spain. Could it be? The wadded up tissue next to the game. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. The AI was wrong for that. Dr. Pepper slippers coming soon to Walmart, Red Heart.
Dr. Pepper slippers. What about this is AI? If upside down it says Fot Care Set instead of Foot Care. Look at her hand. Yeah, but I mean it's behind the box. It's upside down. Well, yeah, but oh, well, yeah, that part is upside down. But it also says Fot Care Set instead of foot.
Oh, it's so good at making it look like an actual Walmart. Yes, but Fot Care. How far can animals identify us? What happens in that 600-yard window where you can be identified by a falcon, but not by a falcon? Schrodinger's falcon. Plus, that's not a giraffe. Me and my...
Me and my husband after 23 years with the same pose and fun.
Husband after 23 years with the same pose and
Yeah, 23 years ago, Buddy had an Apple AirPod.
Fun, winking face with tongue, smiling face with 3 hearts. Right.
And then now the AirPods, like, merged into his ear.
Because AirPods were a thing 23 years ago. They were.
Wow, this is fun to try and spot, like, what's wrong. Because honestly, I don't want to say, like, I wouldn't fall for this, right? Like, if I actually stared at it. But if I was scrolling on, like, just any social media and I saw this image, I wouldn't like it. I would just go, nah. Because I just wouldn't give a shit. If this was real or not, I just wouldn't care, right?
He wore them so much, they became one with his ear. You're being really insensitive right now. I love how the print...
And that is a problem, because then it makes, like, social media full of just, like, bot... Like, not just dead internet theory of, like, you know, the majority of social media interaction is done through bots, but also just, like, what you watch is bot content, but the bot content isn't intriguing enough for you to investigate it, so you just go, and just scroll. I've guaranteed you've seen AI images or modified ones, haven't noticed, it's gotten a lot more prevalent. Oh, no, I agree. There's probably been instances where I've seen AI imagery and just not known or cared to even check.
Ingles aged too. Spirit science. Posts. Look at this hidden sugar and common drinks. Every choice we make carries...
iOS tea. Energy juice. Juice drink. Red Bull.
His weight and awareness is a powerful tool. I like how the bottom of the Coke can bows outwards to fit the curve of the C of Coca-Cola. Red tea, my fave. Who the fuck out here drinking sugar water? Like an ant? Or perhaps a hummingbird? Or...
Already gone everywhere.
Oh, God. Are there people that drink sugar water? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Whoa!
I was going to say that would be like 100 grams of sugar.
Top 10 richest billionaires 2025.
Jeff Bezos, Maryville. I don't know some of these people. Mark Zuckerberger. That's not Mark Zuckerberg.
I love how this looks like an in memoriam post. Combined wealth. There were trillions of dollars faced with tears of joy emoji. Who we got here then? Jeff.
Yes, Tom Cruise, $281 billion. I don't even know if Tom Cruise probably is like one at most.
We got here then Jeff Bakes, Mal Gibson, Mark Zuckerberg, and what? Yes,
Adam
if
Sandler.
Elon Musk is upsetting. Lol. Whilst we're on the topic of Musk, here's his family tree, posted unironically. Oh God, this isn't how you do a family tree. This is a family wreath. Fear the nameless Musk, born 2021. Dolly Parton impersonator meetup in Texas.
I believe this. I know, like, looking into it, there's probably something that makes it, like this. But looking at it, I'd be like, oh, who cares? Scroll.
Is that Mr. Poopy Butthole on horseback on the right? Oh, wait. Oh, I missed this event, and I live right up the street from Boris Lufthansa. I have truly never, in all my 75 years, witnessed such a charming little display of determination mixed with cozy desperation. Brilliant. Fabulous idea. I'd have made besties with him and...
Who's putting fabulous idea? Bart Denver is a fucking NPC, bro. Oh my God, we're in the pit vipes in the profile picture. What do you mean, brilliant idea? You're gonna set up a tent at a fucking airport? What? That's not a good idea.
Held up in there. Yeah, you know how you can never understand the overhead speakers? It's because they're speaking this language.
The flight to Deep is late.
Oh, no, I'm never going to get to Del Rito in time for Thanksgiving. Amarillo reflects a classic American plains city, known for highways, open land, and regional travel.
Where the fuck do you get off that roundabout? It's just an infinite traffic circle. You just spawn there and you can never leave.
Routes that connect communities across the central United States. Love the big circle road with no off-ramp, lol. We just be driving in circles out here. Hey, I live there. This isn't AI. I once accidentally teleported into the circle. I had to call for help to get out, loudly crying face emoji. This is what Amarillo actually looks like, if anyone was wondering. Where's the circle? I only order the cheeseburger.
0 cheeseburger. $9,000.
But the table is saying to split to bill evenly. What are you doing, eyes emoji? That's why when you start ordering, tell the waiter it's a separate checks, yeah? Problem solved. Josh, mate. Oh yeah, what, that new place over on Pemnaviventag, ACMV, Weshenheim, DC? Yeah, I was just there last week. Pemnaviventag is my favourite German holiday. Bro got charged for 0 cheeseburgers. Face with teaser, face with teaser.
And what the fuck is La Flave Mantra Cat? $4,000.
Face with tears of joy. AI loves receipt posts for some reason. I broke the #1 rule and took a
$285 at a fucking Olive Garden. What would you possibly have bought? Also, everything there is $1, $2, $5, and like $40.
Co-worker on a date. We picked Olive Garden because it felt safe, casual, neutral, HR-approved vibes. Everything was cool until the check came. You're talking such shit. What do you mean you're taking her on a date? You've both got wedding rings on, and you're holding a receipt which says you've had a tiramisu, but she's still eating her salad. Let's just have a closer look at that receipt, shall we? 1 tier of fiddig with 1 Nutella tea and 1 wet towelettes. 2 nuttig nutties with oid betis. 1 tisair, nut, 1 tersarius, and 1 Triscuit. Add $1, $2, and $2.50, and $5, and $5.20, and $3, and it makes the total a $285.50. Duh, face with rolling eyes. And yet, almost every pleb gobbles it up, besides the odd cautious, is this a...
Oh my god. Dated a coworker, now married with 2 kids. Is this AI generated? Married my manager. Oh my god, bro. Like, we're entering the new wave of, like, people going to get genuinely scammed. Like, I think AI influencers is going to be even worse, where it's not like... We watched that one video about an openly AI, like, Instagram influencer and how they get sponsors and shit. I think it's going to be, like, so bad that on Instagram, there's going to be... It's going to be before... Like, I know Kwebbelkop's trying to fast-track this fucking Kwebbelkop AI shit and have, like, YouTube... merge with AI, and you're gonna have like AI gamers. I don't think that's gonna happen for a long time. I think more realistically, there's going to be like flat out Instagram influencers that aren't real and you don't know.
AI generated? Of course it is. Who would have taken the picture? Both his hands are on the receipt.
Are you AI? Yeah.
Living that DualShock life, video game growing heart.
1 shoe.
That controller is plugged in to potato chips. Fucking poster says scheme. Skull emoji. What happened to Crash? Look what it did to Space Jam. Swamp Jam is an absolute classic. I wore a sneaker on 1 foot and went barefoot on the other, which was the style at the time. Yeah, when your mum barges in your room when you're hanging out with your friend, so your shirt is backwards and you only have 1 shoe on. Collectors! Automobile dash symbol. Cars 4, 2026. Hype! Lightning McQueen.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? There's another Lightning McQueen in the back with 1 eyeball. Oh my god. No, this is terrible.
He's back. Seymour. No, don't Seymour. This is AI. Disney said multiple times they'll never make another movie due to Pixar no longer having the partnership with the animation studio that did the Cars and Planes movies. Nice. I mean, you didn't really need to say that because there's a Cyclops with a 3-eyed one. What is this supposed to be? What the fuck is this? Jesus is still king. Can I get an amen? Amen. No, wait. AIM. His own patch says Jesus. Is he saying he is king? Weight loss salad. Cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, onion. Those are some big fucking cherry tomatoes, lol. Stinky dicks, bagel seasoning, when only the finest will do. And the dressing only has 50 muffle per serving. Jack-o'-lantern emoji, POV, Halloween in the 90s, jack-o'-lantern emoji. More AI, which...
What, because there's just like pumpkins in the street? I think I'd fall for this one because nothing stands out as like absurd to me.
Tragically, humans were reacting with their real organic memories too. Yeah, I really miss when I was a kid and we just put pumpkins in the middle of the road. Nobody puts pumpkins in the middle of the road anymore. I miss the days when street lamps were just long sticks with nothing at the top. I also really miss those teeny tiny automobiles from the 90s that got banned after that one incident in 1999 that caused the media to erase them from the cultural continuum. I'm imagining a horror movie where someone gets sucked inside one of these AI hellscapes. Grocery store, 1920s. Hashtag vintage retail. Hashtag
selling a lot of peas. Peas 15 cents. Peas 15 cents. Peas 15 cents.
Women of the 1920s.
Peas and coffee. Is that the only thing that they sell?
Hi, yeah, I'll take some peas and some, peas. Oh, and some peppers. Coffee and peas is all one needs. In Mobile, Alabama, 23-year-old Red Lobster server arrested after no-tip receipt sparks seafood night chaos. Now, this is a tough one, and obviously it's got all the guys out there making fools of themselves. I mean, maybe it's real. Maybe it's real. Yeah. Oh, there's just one thing I find mighty confusing. It says the mugshot there is taken on the 18th November 2025. Now, see, I thought Mobile Alabama's Red Lobster shut down on May 2024. That's awful curious. Plus her Def Leppard shirt says Def Leppin. These are the sorts of AI photos which go the most undetected, though, largely as men on Facebook with these sorts of profile pics are too busy commenting like, I mean, Jesus.
What did that say? Come arrest me and book me to your life, Miss Officer.
Commenting like, I mean, Jesus.
So you're saying when a man gets you as his girl, you come with handcuffs? Count me in.
Christ, what are you doing? The comments are insane. Some motherfucker really said, oh, wowzers. But just look at the badge. It's literally a capture. And another tell, actually sit back and think about what you're looking at. No one would do this. At 53, he sang one song and blah, 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 blah. We are getting into the minutiae of clues here, but sometimes that's what's required. This is AI.
Ripped Eminem with just a million scars.
Eminem has a skull mushroom on his left arm, and Ronnie R.I.P. is at the bottom of the tattoo, not the top. I have the exact mushroom on my head, so I know. Yeah. I mean, they also kept the prompt, so sometimes.
Where? Oh. Just Truth, Scars, Legacy, Ren and Rhyme, ultra-realistic, AK detail, shallow depth of field.
Digging down into the tiniest of clues isn't required, though. German short-haired pointer group shared that loyalty never fades, only remembered in silence. Generations pass, but a German short-pointed coims haunter always remembers what loyalty feels like in silence. What?
All right, WVid, though. That was fun. All right. LARPing 101.
Go look at your paycheck. It's not at least 100 grand a month. You got work to do.
If it's not at least 100K a month, if you're not making $1.2 million a year, you gotta be doing work. I hate those like alpha male groups. You could make a video on just this guy alone. The dudes that like smoke cigars on a hoverboard and just scream at like insecure men that they need to get rich. And for some reason, these guys are paying them thinking it'll work. Any guy that sells a finance course on fucking social media, bro. Ugh. There's like maybe 2 or 3 of them that are successful. Keep in mind, most of these guys that sell these finance courses and show their Bugattis and their fucking McLarens and whatever weird cars they own and the rich houses they have, all of it's LARPing, and they LARP to a degree that you actually believe them. Then you buy their course, they actually get rich, and then they LARP more. Like, that's the method. So half of these guys are actually just fucking broke. Or they're Nepo babies acting like their parents' money is their money. I was talking to some, I can't name them because then it'll call these guys out. And then it'll start drama. A lot of these guys that'll be like, I went from being broke, I was working day-to-day jobs, and now I live in this mansion. The clips of them working like carpentry jobs is doing handyman work for their dad for like money. And now I live in this mansion, it's their dad's house. They're not rich. They still live at home with their parents. They have a car their parents bought them. That's nice. And they act like they're rich and sell courses to people. They're like LA kids. And they sell these courses to like other people. And most of the time these guys fail, right? There's like 100 guys doing this and they all fucking fail except 2 of them. And those 2 guys are like world-renowned finance gurus. I got rich day trading. I know this. No, they know a little bit about the stock market and they're pretty good at crypto. But most of the money they've made, say they have fucking $40 million, half of it's from selling shitty-ass courses in their Discord server. Like, most of the money they've made is LARPing to get people to believe they're rich and then actually getting rich. In reality, they made 10K one-time day trading, and then they post that 15 times. That gives them credibility. Then they cash out on a crypto they made from buying or from people buying their courses, which they made money on, so they could just post these clips of like, I made this, I made this, I made this, I made this. Buy my course, I'll teach you how to get rich. They're not going to teach you how to get fucking rich because they don't even, they never actually built themselves. They LARPed to success and then got people to buy their course, which actually made them successful. You're buying a course on them teaching you how to sell a course. There's guys that actually do that. Buy my course, I'll teach you how to sell a course. It's like a Ponzi scheme. Or not even it's not a Ponzi scheme, it's like a pyramid scheme. Ponzi schemes when you give money and then other people take that money and give it to somebody else that also invested.
LARPing.
We have seen the future, and it is LARP.
Short for live action roleplay. This is not a new term on the internet. We have videos from 10 years ago called LARPing Saved My Life, which no, it didn't. But before TikTok absolutely hijacked this word, it was used in reference to medieval roleplay.
Yeah, it was like medieval times shit. You're going to a Renaissance fair, you're LARPing.
And to explain the original meaning even more, it's just a bunch of, I would say, the coolest people on Earth, all committed to a medieval war storyline.
All right, boys, tear the flesh off that bone!
And then they're all...
I think this is corny because they're wearing paper skeleton masks. But, like, I fuck with medieval LARPing. I like a Renaissance fair. I like a good LARP, okay? Not the new term LARP, like a good LARP. You're wearing chainmail and you're, like, kind of fake fighting. Like, that's sick. That's badass.
And then they all have names like Shadowfang, the Omen of Death, and it'd be a 42-year-old accountant named Greg. And there's real business behind the OG LARPing. Right? People would spend 300 doubloons on a LARPing sword, which might sound crazy, but people will be paying money to LARP right now. Saving up for 6 months to go to Miami and take pictures for the gram is arguably worse than spending $300 on a LARP sword. And the reason I call these people the coolest people on earth is because they don't LARP for the validation of others. They just have pure love for the game. But the modern version of...
Dude, I wish I could. I gotta hit up my friend and see if I could make a video about this guy. He does social media. He knows a guy that LARPs rich, and he showed me these reels, and it's literally him crying in front of a camera being like, I never thought I'd make this mill, but I'm finally here. I made it, and here's how I did it. And it's like, and he cuts to like the same image every time of him doing, it's like paint on his hands, and he's like, I was so poor. And I'm like, bro, you're never poor. You've lived in like a $50 million house.
LARPing mostly consists
your whole life
of either renting or flexing other people's things.
It's like
in this
straight
video,
bum shit, dude. It's like rich people that are bums.
this guy in the comments said rental camera, clothes, hat, watch, and car. Now, I don't know if this guy's actually renting out his whole life, but I know there's people that be financing clothes purely for the LARP. And I know there's people that also be posting images from Pinterest and other people's clips. Like, look at this guy all giddy that this video has no watermark. But is there not a sense of shame in posting somebody else's life and pretending it's yours? Like, maybe people will be impressed when they see it. You know, until they scroll and see a nigga with a 24-karat Lamborghini. But to the people that be going broke just to LARP, how does it feel when it's just you and your $40,000 in credit card debt?
Yeah, 40K in credit card debt so you can wear chrome hearts or some shit, bro. Like, I never understand that.
But back to our LARPing lesson, which I would say...
Or, bro, you see a motherfucker, yo, I can never get over people that be buying, like, sports cars with, like, 80K miles on it for, like, 40 grand. They're buying, like, a fucking BMW or a Hellcat with, like, 120,000 miles, and they're financing it for, like, 50K over the next 3 years. Oh. I mean, that is, like, by far, like, the only other fastest way you could burn money and light it on fire is if you bought a horse and shot it. That is the quickest way you lose money. That or gambling, you might win. The only other... It's financing a fucking a BMW or a Hellcat that has 100K miles on it from like 9 years ago. That's setting money on fire. Second fastest way to set money on fire, buy a living animal and kill it. Like that is the only other way that you could burn money quicker.
LARPing has sort of kept its original definition.
Because you're not getting anything out of that.
Roleplay aspect is now role-playing a rich nigga instead of a medieval dark wizard. But the term LARPing can also be used when somebody's pretending to have knowledge on some shit they just don't know about. Like there's people that just pretend to have watched the show instead of actually watching.
Leveling, we have Sung Jin Woo. That guy.
Nick A30 goes insane after getting early access to unreleased solo leveling Fortnite skins.
Leveling, we have Sung Jin Woo. That guy's my favorite when he does all of his crazy anime stuff in the. Jin Woo. That guy,
he does all his crazy anime stuff.
That guy's my favorite when he does all of his crazy anime.
I've never seen this. Is this a sponsor? I feel like he has to glaze it. There's no way.
Stuff in the show. In the movies, like, it really makes my day.
And then the same people will take part in discussions about the show.
Bro. First season of Solo Leveling, I haven't seen second season because it wasn't in dub. And I'm not going to LARP. I love watching dub because I constantly look down. And if I'm watching sub, I can't look down. So I watch dub. First season of Solo Leveling, the story sucks. Fight scenes, oh, chef's kiss, right? I just love watching him get stronger and then fight bigger things. That's all I want to see. Every episode, he could just get stronger, fight something that's stronger than him, and be like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this. And then he beats it, and then he levels up, and then he fights something bigger. That's all you got to do. Rinse and repeat until he fights God. And then the show's over.
They watched it in 2x speed, divided in 3 parts on a TikTok channel. And this kind is beyond annoying when uninformed people want to act informed, and then just start spreading straight misinformation. And then there's people who outwardly express the fact that they like an artist.
Oh my god, people that LARP liking, like, underground rap. There's people that actually like Netspend, and then there's people that say they like Too Slimy. And I just can't. Like, I can't, like, that's, like, there's a level of, like, LARPing behind that, and it's like, okay, I understand why you like Netspend. It's, like, unique, and it's, like, different, and then it's like, okay, I'm just gonna be more different than that, and I'm gonna fuck with Too Slimy. Like, I like Too Slimy's, and people say that to me about funk. Bro, I was talking to Jack Pembroke about that. Jack was like, funk music's fucking noise pollution comparable to like Netspend. And I'm like, well, no, I like certain Netspend songs, but I'm like, bro, funk music is not noise pollution. There's a beat to it versus just that's cringe as fuck. Bro, I don't give a fuck. I love funk music. I used to like rave music. Now I like funk music. I just love shit with beats, bro. This shit gets you hyper, bro. This shit spikes your heart rate. I like that.
To the artist.
Makes me feel like I'm alive.
And then they'll just bite the aesthetic that's associated with liking that artist.
Yo, if you could describe your outfit with a song, what would it be? Viva la vida.
It's the worst time to stutter. It's the worst time to stutter. You can't, bro. That's like when you're trying to diss somebody and you're like, oh, well, you look like a, yeah. You just gotta say, like, if you don't get it out, it's just like, I'm just walking away. I'm just walking away. Never mind. Never mind. Viva la vida.
With liking that artist.
Yo, if you could describe your outfit with a song, what would it be? Viva la vida. Viva la vida. By Cod.
I'd be like, bro, cut that out. Yo, like right after that, I'd be like, yo, chop that shit. Chop that shit.
That was a targeted example, but it can be much more generalized. Like, let's say skating. People like the skater aesthetic, but aren't willing to actually put in the effort to get good. And these are referred to.
Bro, you know the shit that actually fucking pisses me off? I'm fine with people doing like hobby horsing or any of that, like hobby horsing or the fucking, what's the shit where they just grind on the floor? Sliding. I think that's cool. Whatever. Fine. You want to do that? I hate hobby mountain biking. Hobby mountain biking is the stupidest shit. How do I even find this? Because if I look up hobby mountain biking, it just shows me people actually mountain biking. Hobby mountain biking is a thing where they have, oh God, is this one? No, it's just the front wheel. It's the front wheel. And they just run around with the front wheel. What would I look up to find that? Oh, they have hobby, oh my God, they have hobby motocross. I didn't even know that. I gotta cut the fucking music though. Like, I don't know if this is a meme. This isn't even what I'm talking about, but it's just imagine this with like a mountain bike.
This is called Hobby Duro. This is Andy, and he went viral for being the first professional hobby rider. And Hobby Duro is basically just like normal enduro, but the stunts are much safer since your bike doesn't have an engine or wheels. But is this too dangerous? This is called Hobby Duro.
Bro, that's so lame. Like, that's so lame. Like, I get people liking hobby horsing, right? Like this, because you're doing like some sort of athletics and you're trying to like mock what a horse looks like. Like they're doing high jump, basically. Like there's shows. You know, am I going to go watch that? No, but like, I'm not judging that. Hobby mountain biking, just get a fucking mountain bike. You chud. Why? Like, you're doing tricks that you could just do on a bike. Like, just sit on the bike. Just ride the bike. Why? I get maybe hobby motocross. I get it even more than hobby mountain biking. Because, like, motocross, it's like, oh, fuck, I could, like, snap my neck and die. But, like, hobby mountain biking, bro, there has to be a video of it. This is a guy commentating on it, but it's fine.
So here's another sport that's similar to hobby horsing.
Why am I doing
where
a
I guess
fucking
it's just the front
captcha?
fucking. I don't know if you guys have seen those, you know, the hobby horsing videos where people have a stick between their legs.
It's making me do a puzzle! This.
Where I guess it's just the front fucking tire of a mountain bike, and these guys do it. I don't know if you guys have seen those, you know, the hobby horsing videos where people have a stick between their legs, and then they pretend like they're on a, you know, like a horse obstacle course, and then they jump, but they jump themselves. And
like, why do you not just get on an actual bike? Like, this has to be fake. I understand this is LARPing, but this is like, why? Why? Just fingerboard? Bro, not even just fingerboard. What are we doing? Just have an actual bike. You're telling me you're too scared to just do the jump? Just do the jump. This seems like more effort.
I was going to say this is just as bad, but this is actually better than that because this is at least, you know, part of a bike. You know, this is just the front part of a mountain bike.
Oh my God, no, stop. The fucking... Like it's a hard hang time and then lands it back down. But you could learn how to do that in like a week. Like, you're not going to be good. You're going to fall probably sometimes, but it's like, ugh. Why?
To his poses, poses are an OG form of Lapa.
I've been using it for that thing Gumbo's head, land surfing.
Same with the term casual in sports, like somebody that watches NBA here and there, but will still act like they got the most valid takes.
If Wemby can somehow get to at least the third round of the playoffs, would it be wrong to say Wemby is already better than LeBron?
And there's probably way more examples of terms that are just the same thing as lopping. But if you like the aesthetic of something, why not just actually get into it instead of pretending that you have? But when people use this form of pretending to have...
Because you jump from thing to thing. Like, if you're a LARPer for a specific hobby, you could just hop from hobby to hobby. You don't need to actually invest time into something that you seriously enjoy.
More knowledge about something than they actually do.
I'm just curious, what's the price on that rig there?
So yeah, you probably...
It's mostly because they're just getting into it or they want to be included.
That kid actually knows his stuff, though. I'll see him on TikTok. That kid's not LARPing. No, seriously, I'm going to defend that kid. That kid's not LARPing. That kid actually knows tractors, and he's like 8 years old.
Getting into it or they want to be included in that community. But why is it not okay to not know everything about everything all the time? Can we just normalize saying I don't know again? Because when you don't and you pretend to know about some shit, it just comes off as rage bait. My current favorite video on the internet is this video of this guy asking his coworker, who's a better fighter in terms of boxing? Mike Tyson.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been.
Or Zuku Midoriya. And this nigga was
who would win in a fight?
Talking about how he's seen his fights.
Where would you place Zuku Midoriya?
I don't know. I would need to write this shit down. But Manny Pacquiao gotta be up there.
I still think Zuku Midoriya is over Mike Tyson. He's just too quick.
That's great.
Just say you don't know who Zuku Midoriya is, gang. It's fine, bro.
Oh, I thought he was just going, oh, well, if they had no powers. He didn't know who Zuku Midoriya was. I was going to say there's no world where, like, Mike Tyson with no powers beats Deku. Like, Deku's just fucking eviscerating you. Even though I hate Deku. Deku season 1 would lose to Mike Tyson.
And this nigga was talking about how he's seen his fights.
Where would you place Zuku Midoriya?
I don't know. I would need to write this shit down. But Manny Pacquiao gotta be up there.
I still think Zuku Midoriya is over Mike Tyson. He's just too quick.
He got. Just say you don't know who Zuku Midoriya is, gang. It's fine, bro.
Oh my god, he's acting like he's just a regular boxer, bro.
But I find that the word lopping is often confused with flexing. It's confused when lopping is simply just flexing something that's not yours, or flexing a lifestyle that you know damn well you can't keep up with, but still promote the idea that this is the daily. And this confusion is just a side effect of the way that social media just is. Some flicks with a Nobu sign out in the back, bro. It is not telling you the story of the 16-hour shift that was just eaten away.
Bro, you see those videos of motherfuckers posted in front of a Lamborghini that isn't theirs, and then the owner pulls up and he's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, top 10 awkward moments. Top 10 awkward moments. You're getting Instagram flex in front of a Lambo that's not even rented. It's just not yours. It's just parked on the side of the road. And then the actual owner pulls up and he's like, yo, get off my car.
And the mindset behind lopping is a fucking domino effect. See, from the perspective of a lopper, it's like, why does everyone seem so plentiful and gold? And now you force my hand and I have to rent a Miami high-rise with the last of my savings. And easily the worst kind of lopper is the core sellers. People will lop having a get-
Yes! This is what I started this video with. They are the worst. This actual shit. Bro, might be his, bro. Rented ass BMW. Rented ass shit. He don't own that fucking thing. He got that leased. That's one of his friends' cars. His dad bought it.
Rich quick method is them lopping, and they're selling their course by showing.
I will say, even if you are rich, yes, you could get inherited money. If you are a teenager and your parents are rich and you're flexing, you're LARPing, because that's not your fucking money. If once you're like 25 and you have a job, even if you work for your fucking parents and now you have money, okay, fine. But like, you're LARPing being rich, even if you are a part of a rich family, because you have no money. Like, you're flexing shit that isn't really yours. Like, it's your car that your dad got you, your mom got you, but is it in your name? Maybe, but it's like, bro, you ain't got no money. They're paying the payments. They're paying your phone bill. They're paying your Wi-Fi bill, your insurance, all this other shit. You still live with them. Like, you're not rich. You live with somebody that's rich.
Videos of Lambos they don't own and vacations they got from other niggas' videos.
I promise, like, and even it's been a weird these past few months.
And this is a genuine method people were trying to make money. This is nicknamed the TJR method, and all because people believe this.
Yes, he's the one that started it. He's the one that started it, and it worked. TJR actually is fucking rich. But TJR made all these other goblins come out of the fucking woodworks that are like, I'm gonna fucking post my BMW that I rented and get people to buy my course. You're not TJR. You're not TJR, right? It worked for him. It's not gonna work for you. Ty Lopez is the OG. No, somebody in my chat just said, remember, Ty Lopez did it. No, Ty Lopez is the OG. Here in my garage with my new Lamborghini. But you know what's better than all these cars? Knowledge. I read a book every day. Bro, shut up. Fuck. That was the most annoying ad in like 2015 or whenever that was posted.
And that he lopped himself a Koenigsegg, which is a $3 million car, by the way. But in my opinion, though, I'll just say this is people hating. But there's this idea, which for the most part I think is a joke, but knowing the internet, you just never really know. And it's this idea that lopping is like a form of manifestation. The idea is that in order to become rich, you first have to pretend to be rich. And it's followed up with arguments like this. To sleep, you first have to act like you're asleep. Therefore, lopping is the key to life.
But it's not. It's not relevant, is it?
But there's a niche group of people that don't hate on lopping, but straight up promote it. I saw this TikTok from this guy, Ben Carr, a 10-minute video on how to lop. I have multiple extensive PowerPoint slides on each of the methods.
I fucking hate that video.
And I'll give it to bro, because this shit is
that video and that GIF pisses me off.
Revolutionary. Just peep the tech of using screenshots from videos instead of direct image.
What do you mean in-betweeners reference? Oh, right here.
Just from Pinterest. Reverse image search was a lopper's worst nightmare. This nigga really changed the game. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like lopping is not just human nature. At the end of the day, we all.
Also, this guy named Chris he's from Vancouver, Canada.
We all somewhat care about other.
Ranking everyone on Earth. Wait, no, that's a funny ass bit.
He's from Vancouver, Canada.
We all somewhat care about other people's opinions. Drop that nonchalant shit 2026, it's going on a mug. But especially when it comes to posting online, I will never believe that I post for myself logic. Because when you think about it, it doesn't make any sense. Give me even one reason that shit did not remain in your camera roll then. But the main reason behind posting something personal has almost always been external validation. And in no universe am I trying to say this like it's wrong or a bad thing. It can be a—
Bro, should I do that? I'm thinking I would love to make a fucking tier list, not of everybody on Earth, but just random ass people. Optic Scumpy, Adam Sandler, Phase Adapt, my friend Chris. I just start pulling a random president, George Washington. Like, I just get like fucking 300 people that are like all over an area. I would have to make it though so I know who they are.
As simple as I like this photo, I'ma share it, and I hope
Rob Little.
Other people like
Rob Little followed me.
it. This can include a whole bunch of other things too, like a photo of a sunset. Nobody gives a fuck about your sunset, bro. It should have stayed in the camera roll if you wanted to post it for yourself. But still, sharing it because you think it's cool and maybe other people will like the photo too, that is a valid reason for posting that sunset. LARPing is just an attempt to speedrun the most amount of validation, and the only times it's not is when it's done as a growth method, you know, the LARP your way to the top idea. And then there's people like J. Cole, who people say LARP's being humble. You know, maybe he's not LARPing being humble, but someone explained to me why this multi-millionaire is driving around in a beat-up Honda Civic. The way—
Yeah, that is confusing.
Some celebrities try to be relatable is so cringe because it's pure LARP. This clip of Rocky LARPing watching streamers.
Then y'all got the youngsters like, you know, Show Speed taking it to a whole nother level. And Kasana, he's still doing podcasting?
Nigga, who the hell is Show Speed? And then the Michael B. Jordan Naruto incident.
What do you think, Michael? Names the two biggest streamers. You know, these streamers. I Show Speed, Mr. Beast.
B. Jordan's favorite anime is? It's a good question. Favorite anime is Naruto Shippuden. Shippuden. Been a fan of it for years, since I was like maybe 12, 13 years old.
I'm done, bro. Eat this outro.
Damn, dude. I would just make up some other shit. I would just say Dragon Ball. Because you can't mispronounce that. There's a lot of animes that I could pronounce. Or you could pronounce really badly. Naruto. What's another one? There's just like, I don't, not My Hero Academia, no. There's like so many, yeah, Pokemon, no. Jujutsu Kaisen, Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know, or like characters even. Just more characters in the show. Like if you just say the character name wrong, bro, people will flame your ass. All right, yo, lock in. I actually got to piss real quick, then we'll hop into the next one.